What's going What's going on, everybody? Income Man back here with another live stream. And today, man, in this live stream, we are going to be calling the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys Sunday night football game. We got a big NFC East matchup coming up. The Eagles are coming in at 5-0, Cowboys coming in at 4-1. There should be some people in here. I told Colin I was going live. I told a bunch of my friends I was going live, so should be in here in the next minute or so. But I just thought, man, it's your boy's first time stepping up in the booth. This is my first stream, like calling, live play by play. So yeah, I'm gonna be calling, every play, basically like an announcer. But yeah, man, I'm ready for this game. Um, it's gonna be a big game. I mean, honestly, I'm rooting for the Eagles because I don't want all the teams in the East to be 5-1 and us be the only team that isn't. So I'd rather have the Cowboys lose, so that way we're at least getting a little closer to the Cowboys. Obviously, the Giants won today. I'm pissed about that, man. Lamar Jackson sold that game for them, no doubt. But I'm getting ready to call this game. Your boy's first time stepping up in the booth. We're gonna be doing this um probably for most Washington games moving forward. Just after my flag football season is over. But let's see. We don't have anyone in here right now, but first minute or so, next few minutes, I think we should have at least a few people in here. I don't know, but let's get it, man. This game is about to start. I believe this game starts at 8:20. It's 8:16 right now. So I think we're about to start. Um, but yeah, man. Obviously, the Commanders did not play today because they played on Thursday night. So it was nice just getting to sit back and relax and just the other games and watch the rest of the games. And you're not having to worry about our team knowing we got the win. But it still was kind of like I still, even though my team was playing, I was still pissed off today because the Giants won, man. Now the Giants are 5-1. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, no one in this no one in this world thought that the Giants were gonna be 5-1 to start out the season, man. Like, no one. No one who is a true NFL fan thought the Giants were gonna be 5-1. Most people had them as being a bottom five team this year. So God, I'm like pissed off about it, man. But you just got to give credit to the Giants, man. They've proved everyone wrong, and Brian Dable's a great coach. So I mean, their coaching's unbelievable. Especially with the roster they've been dealing like with a ton of injuries. They got practice squad receivers in the game right now, so it's crazy. But I mean, the Giants just find ways to win, man. They're looking great. Um, you just gotta give credit, man. You just gotta tip your cap. Sometimes you're wrong, and teams come out and surprise you, and it happens, man. That's what the Giants have done so far. But can I turn my light down anymore? Nah, it's too bright. Turn that shit down. All right. But this game's about to start. I'm about ready to get boys about ready to step up in the booth and call this game. Um. But the big thing is the Commanders, they got the Packers next week, and I'm feeling pretty good about the game because the Packers just lost 27-10 against the Jets. And I know the Jets are pretty solid this year, but still, the Packers don't look like they do not look legit at all. They do not look like contenders. I mean, they look like they might not even make the playoffs. Like, it's gonna be tight for them to even make the playoffs. They're 3-3 now, so they're only one game better than us. So I really truly think we can get that win. And Taylor Heineke will most likely be starting if Carson Wentz is hurt. If Carson Wentz is not able to play on Sunday because of his injury, because of his fractured finger. Feeling pretty good. I feel like Heineke could have a decent game. We should have won last year, but they stopped us twice on 4th and goal. We just couldn't execute at the goal line. But yeah, it looks like Taylor Heineke's almost 100% to start because Carson Wentz, it looks like it's almost guaranteed that he's not going to play versus the Packers. So, Heineke's going to be able to extend plays, use his legs, and I'm feeling pretty good about that. But this is a big matchup, man. This Sunday night football game. Personally, I'm rooting for the Eagles because I don't really care. I mean, the Eagles can keep winning. They're gonna run away with this division eventually. So I'd rather just have them run away with it and then we can focus on trying to get second place. So if the Cowboys lose, then we at least get a little bit closer to second place. Because if the Cowboys lose, we're only 2 games back of them, but we're basically three because they beat us, so they have the tiebreaker. But I mean, I personally want the Eagles because I think the Eagles they can run away with this division. Our only chance is a wild card at this point. So yeah, I mean the Eagles are gonna run away with this division. But it's 8:20. This game still hasn't started, man. They're just showing too many commercials about the Eagles and the Cowboys. They gotta get this thing started. They really gotta get this thing started, man. All right, well, this game is about to start. We're getting ready. Um, Still don't have anyone in here, man. But we gotta call this game. Um, let's see. This just still hasn't started, man. Philly, it's packed in there, man. Look, they're 5-0. Rivalry game against Dallas. You knew this thing was gonna be packed, man. Lincoln, the link is packed for the Eagles. I'm watching this game on my phone, by the way, because it would just be too hard to unplug all my stuff to my third floor where I got a big TV up there. It'd just be too hard. So I just decided to go with watching the game on my phone on YouTube TV. But we're gonna call this game, man. Damn, why is no one in here, bro? Told everyone and they said, all right, we'll be there. We'll join. No one here right now, but it is what it is, but we better get ready to call this game. So Cooper Rush is starting for the Dallas Cowboys. I guess there's no need for the Cowboys to rush Dak back. I mean, Cooper Rush is 4-0 as a starter this year, man. So they're just gonna keep giving. I mean, that's smart. They're gonna keep giving Dak time to heal, which that's what I would do, man. If your backup quarterback's winning games and he's doing enough, then there's no need to rush back your starting quarterback. So here's Cooper Rush. He's getting it ready. I'm not sure who has the ball first yet. The game hasn't quite started yet. All right, they're showing the NFC East standings. Obviously, we're coming in at last in 2-4. Not happy about that, man. It's a bad time to be a Commanders fan, especially like if we were 2-4 and the division was just mid and like the Cowboys were like 3-3, the Giants were like 2-4, and the Eagles were like 4-2. I wouldn't really care that much. Like, but it's just a fact that every other team is good except for us. It's frustrating, but I'm rooting for the Eagles tonight. Let them run away with this division and let's try to compete for a wild card spot, even though it's not likely. Our season's probably over, but our only hope is a wild card spot, man. We're not catching the Eagles, bro. There's no way. Yeah, the Eagles they're definitely contenders for sure. But let's go Eagles tonight, man. I'm rooting for the Eagles. That stadium is packed, bro. I wish we could get that kind of a crowd at FedEx, man. I mean, there hasn't been a crowd like that at FedEx in years, man. I mean, that's what losing football does to you, man. But when you win games, like this is what winning football does. That'll have your stadium packed. All right, the Eagles are about to kick off. Jake Elliott is about to kick off. So the Cowboys are gonna get the ball to start. The Eagles will get it to start the second half. Jalen Tolbert back to return the kick. And we're about to get underway here. Fireworks lighting up at the link. This is a big game, bro. This is a big game. This link is packed, bro. All right, kickoff is underway, and that's gonna be Tolbert's gonna return it. He gets tripped up at about the 16-yard line, so the Cowboys will start out at the 16. Here comes Cooper Rush and the Cowboys offense. As they do the Sunday night intros that they always do. But let's get it started, man. Hoping for the Eagles to win. But this is gonna be a fun live stream, man. This definitely might be our best one yet. If we can at least get a few people in here, man. That's my goal, man. We just gotta get some people in here. Oh, someone just joined. Please. Colin. All right, bet. What's up, Colin? We're about to call this game. All right, here's the Cowboys. They hand it off to CD on a jet sweep. CD gonna go. He gets about 8 yards on a jet sweep. A good play call by the Cowboys. By who's their OC? Who's the Cowboys offensive coordinator? Cowboy. I think it's Kellen Moore, right? OC. Who was it? Kellen Moore. Yeah. That was a good play call by Kellen Moore. What up, Ben? What up, Chase? As you see, I'm live for your team's game. Yes, sir. This is my first play-by-play live reaction. All right, it's 2nd and 2. Here's Cooper Rush. Zeke to the left. Here's Cooper Rush. He snaps it. Drops back. Throws. It's incomplete as that's broken up by... Who broke that up? What's up, Chris? Yes, sir. We got 4 people in here now, man. I'm liking it. This is going to be a good stream, but this is probably going to be our best stream yet. I'm going to probably do this for a lot of Commanders games as soon as my flag football season is over and I'll have time to watch the full games. But yeah, man, I decided this would be a good game to call. All right, it's 3rd and 2. Here's Cooper Rush. Here's Zeke to the left of Cooper Rush in the backfield. I don't know why they didn't hand it to Zeke on 2nd and 2. They should run the ball here. As they'll give it to Zeke and he gets stuffed. He got a yard, but it's gonna be 4th and 1. I'm muted? Ben says I'm not muted. Wait, what? I'm muted or I am muted? Chris and Chase said I'm muted. Hold on. It says what? Hold on. Let me check and see if I'm muted. Hold on. Oh, you were joking. Bro, come on, bro. Damn, you just made me click off the game. Bro, come on, yo. All right, well, I didn't miss a play. All right, hold up. All right, let me put this thing right here. All right, thank God y'all were kidding, man, because I was not trying to have to deal with that. All right, 4th and 1. Cowboys punt. Oh, wait, hold up. I got to switch account, bro, because hold on, bro. I got to switch shit. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. It only gave me like 20 minutes to watch, bro. Hold on. I'm going to sign out real quick. Heck. All right, yeah, I'm going to sign into a different account. I'm going to sign into this account. My fault, guys. I got to sign in. Wait, that's just... What the heck? Hold on. Let me sign out real quick. Hold on. I know what account to go to. Give me a second. I got to go to this one. Please. Come on. That's locked too? Oh, my... Bro, how do I... Yep. Bro, yeah, my YouTube account, it locked me out after 15 minutes. Hold on. I'll be right back. What? Oh, I got 5 people in here and my thing logged out. It's only giving me 15 minutes to watch the game and it logs out. That's why I logged. What's yours? Can you sign in with yours? Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna just talk. Hold up, guys. Give me a second because I gotta log into my dad's account because that's the only thing that works. Because on my account, it gives me 20 minutes to watch the game and then it logs out, or it doesn't let me watch the games anymore. But we got a good stream going on, man. This chat is blowing up. It's my best stream yet. But just give me a second. My dad's gonna sign into his account because his account actually lets you watch the game. I don't know what's been going on. It's because I switched accounts when I got this YouTube channel and I don't have a membership. So, damn, we're not going to be able to call the game for just a few minutes. But bear with me. Give me a second. I'm going to look at the just score. So it looks like hold up. Where's the ball? Chris says, let's go, WStream. You are my creator. Yes, sir. This is blowing up. Hey, I appreciate y'all being in here. All right, the Eagles got the ball. 2nd and 19 at the Philly 33. All right. Well, I'm not going to be able to call the game for a few minutes, but I'm just going to watch the play-by-play on my screen here. So just give me a few minutes. We'll be all right, though. We'll be able to, once my dad logs into his account on my phone, we'll be able to call the rest of the game. But I do apologize for this for not being able to call the game for a few minutes. But it's all good. Just make sure y'all just watch the game on your TVs for a minute because I can't call the game right now. Let's see. It's 3rd and 8 at the Philly 40. All right, next there. All right, we got. Hold on, I'm gonna set it up right here. All right, I'm back. We back with the game. Let me lock my door real quick. All right. All right. Now I don't have any restricted time, so I can watch the game now. All right. What is it? 3rd and 8. Here's Hurts getting ready to take the snap. Here's Hurts. Drops back on 3rd and 8. Steps up, throws, and it's incomplete. He overthrew AJ Brown. Incomplete, and the Eagles didn't. I think they got a first down on that drive, but I don't know. But anyways, they're punting the ball. All right. So I'm gonna be able to call the rest of this game. I was only not able to call the game for like a minute, so it doesn't matter. We're good now. All right, here's Tolbert back to return. This is gonna be a fun ass stream, man. We got 5 people in here. It's gonna be a good stream for sure. All right, go. All right, Eagles punt the ball. Let's see, where's this gonna end up? Tolbert catches it back to the 23. Chase says, "Who's winning?" Colin says, "Best stream yet, man." Gang say, "Let's go stream." Yes, sir. Chase says, "Who's winning tonight?" I want the Eagles to win because y'all can run away with the East at this point. I don't really care. The only thing we're fighting for is a wild card spot. Like, that's the only thing we can even compete for at this point. So I want y'all to win. So at least we get a little closer to the Cowboys. So I want the Eagles to win tonight because I just feel like if the Cowboys win, all teams are going to be 5-1 except for us, and that's just going to feel bad. So I'm hoping the Eagles come up with a dub. But I'm pissed off that the Ravens lost, bro. I'm so pissed. Like, bro, Lamar Jackson sold so hard today. Like, they fumbled a snap on 3rd and 3. Like, I will not get over that play. And then he just forced the ball. It got picked. The Giants returned it to like the 15, and then they got a score, an easy score for a touchdown. Then Lamar fumbled the ball when they were trying to have a game-winning drive. So, I mean, that's why like Lamar Jackson is wondering why he doesn't have a big contract. That's why, bro. It's because he makes plays like that. Where he could have just simply thrown the ball away. So now you can punt the ball. You trust your defense to get you that stop. But Lamar Jackson was trying to play hero ball, and he ended up forcing a ball, trying to get the first down. He just forced it. But what did y'all think about that Bills Chiefs game, man? Pat Mahomes got picked off for the second time. The Bills defense looked great. Um, but the Bills are looking like the team to beat right now. Um, Mahomes sold. I mean, yeah, he kind of did, but like, even if that thing didn't get picked like that, it would have been hard for them to score a touchdown in like a minute. I mean, they had 2 timeouts. He did kind of sell, but I feel like the Chiefs defense. I mean, they gave up that touchdown. If the Chiefs defense at least held them to a field goal and kept it tied, then the Chiefs would have been all right. But they gave up a touchdown. That put Mahomes in a tough position to where he just started forcing stuff. But I don't know. Let's see. But I'm hoping the Eagles win this game because um I'm not trying to hear Cowboys fans, man. Like, I know Eagles fans aren't any better, but like they're 5-0. Like, they're just, this is just another win for them if they win. And I want the Eagles to win because I don't want the Cowboys to be 5-1. I don't want all the teams to be 5-1 and us being 2-4 at the base in the basement. But yeah, I mean the Giants, dude, they might be 6-1 next week. They're playing the Jaguars, who are 2-4. I mean, like, no one at all who is an NFL fan predicted the Giants to be 5-1, bro. Like, if you did, you're just crazy. But I mean, teams are gonna surprise you sometimes, and that's what the Giants did, man. But like, I didn't know it was gonna be like this surprising. But here we go. Cooper Rush. Who do we got in the backfield? Is that here we go. Pollard gets about 3 as he takes the pitch. It's gonna bring up about 2nd and 7. But who do you guys think should start, Zeke or Pollard? I mean, it's the debate for sure. I feel like honestly, Pollard has probably been playing better. But I don't know. I mean, Pollard's definitely more explosive. Yeah, we got 6 people in here. It's a good stream. All right, 2nd and 7. Here's Cooper Rush all alone in shotgun. We got 1 receiver to the left, 3 receivers to the right. Cooper Rush takes the snap, drops back, rolls out to the right, throws, and it's a good throw to Tony Pollard for about 9. Zeke for running and Pollard for passing. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think Zeke, he's more of like a power back. He's gonna get you those tough yards like on 3rd and 1. But I feel like Pollard is more like he's faster and he's definitely better like out of the screen game or like the check downs and yeah, the receiving. As you see, Pollard just got like a 9-yard catch. Um, but dude, Cooper Rush, man, like he's looking like good. He's definitely one of the best backups in the league. I mean, not many backups, roll to the right, make a nice throw on the run. Like that's not really something you expect your backup quarterback to do. Here's Cooper Rush rolls out, another nice throw to who even is that? One of their tight ends for 15 yards is Ferguson. There is a flag down though. Let's see what it is. There's a flag down. But I mean, the Cowboys offensive coordinator is actually not bad. Like he's definitely better than Scott Turner, our offensive coordinator. Let's see what the flag is though. What's it gonna be? Offsides on the Eagles, and then there's one. Oh, so the penalties are offset. All right, so it was a legal block on the Eagles, and then offsides and oh no, sorry, it was a legal block in the back on the Cowboys, and then offsides on the Eagles. So the penalties are offset, so they're gonna redo the play. All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 again. But that's a nice play call right there. He fake pitched it to, I'm not sure who that was. I think they got CeeDee Lamb for a block in the back there, and then the Eagles were offsides. So 1st and 10, the Cowboys at their own 35. Who is that in the backfield? I think that's Zeke in the backfield. I can't really tell. But either way, it's a handoff. He goes pretty much no. Actually, now he gets about 2 yards off of that. They give it to Pollard again, so they're giving Pollard a lot of carries here. But Pollard got about 2 there, so that's gonna bring up 2nd and 8. Um, but I think this is gonna be a good game. If the Cowboys can manage the clock and they can run the football, it's definitely gonna be a good game. And the Cowboys defense is looking good so far. I believe they got a sack on Jalen Hurts. That was when my dad was logging into his account, and I don't think I saw that play. But did the Cowboys get a sack? Can y'all say it in the chat? Here's Zeke. He's gonna get about 3, so that's gonna bring up about 3rd and 5. The handoff to Zeke. All right, so it's 3rd and 5. Do you bring in Pollard here? Is he their 3rd down back? Like, I don't really know. But it's 3rd and 5. Damn, sounds light. That's the lowest it can go. All right. Here's 3rd and 5. 3rd and 4, actually. All right. Cooper Rush. He's got, I believe Zeke is next to him. But on 3rd and 4, you got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Cooper Rush takes the snap, drops back to throw. He throws it, and it's broken up by Marcus Epps. Broke it up. That's going to bring up 4th down and 4, and the Cowboys are going to have to punt. Chase says, yes, sir. Yeah, this is going to be a defensive game, I think. I mean, both defenses are legit. The Eagles secondary is really good. I mean, even their players that like aren't considered superstars, like they still step up, man. Like, it's not just Darius Slay and James Bradbury, it's also, Marcus Epps. They got guys all over the field. So there's a punt. Who's back there to return? I'm not sure, but it's gonna get, and that's gonna go into the end zone for a touchback. So the Eagles will get it at the 20. All right, so the Eagles offense is about ready to come out on the field at their own 20 as we head to a commercial break. It looks like a few people left the stream, but hey man, what a stream so far. We got a bunch of chats. Definitely the best stream yet. So it's progress, man. Definitely progress for sure. I mean, I'm assuming people are gonna be in and out of here sometimes, but Chase says Bills are the best team in the NFL. Yeah, I think so. Obviously, I think the Eagles have the best record right now, but I think the Bills are definitely the best team. They're definitely a team to beat. But a lot of people are saying the Ravens. It'll be like the Ravens and the Bills in the AFC Championship game. Like I heard someone say that on a podcast like yesterday. I'm like, hell no, bro. The Ravens are not going to the AFC Champ. The Ravens they'll probably make the playoffs, but I think they're losing wild card or divisional. How many points do the Eagles have to score to win? I mean, with your defense and Cooper rushing, I think y'all got to score about 21. I feel like it's gonna be like a 21 to like 17 type game. So I don't know. If y'all score over 20, then you should be all right. I don't know. I don't think the Cowboys offense is really that good. With Cooper Rush. Now with Dak, it's a different story. But I don't know. I almost feel like the Cowboys like play calling has been better with Cooper Rush because I feel like with Dak, they just try to air the ball out every time and they just forget about the run. But with Cooper Rush, they rely more on the run game, and it's just that I feel like they just make better play calls. I mean that's not Dak's fault, but I just feel like I don't know. Cooper Rush just seems like fit their offense better than Dak has, which is kind of weird, but I don't know. I mean, if the Cowboys win this game, you got a serious quarterback controversy. Especially with how Dak played in Week 1, you got a serious quarterback controversy here. Um, let's see. Do you think the Cowboys? Chase says, "Do you think the Cowboys are better with Dak or Rush?" I mean, that's a tough question because I feel like if Cooper Rush had played against Tampa Bay, I feel like he would have done pretty much the same thing that Dak did. He probably would have played as bad. I can't really answer that question. I mean, because Dak went 12-4 last year. Ben says, "Oh, I called Cooper Rush color rush last year, but that shit was embarrassing. We don't gotta talk about that." But yeah, your question: Are they better with Dak or Rush? I don't really know. I just feel. I mean, they went 12-4 with Dak last year. I understand Cooper Rush was 4-0, but the Cowboys defense was nowhere near as good as it is this year. So I don't know. I feel like Dak, but all right. Here's Jalen Hurts at the Eagles' own 20. You got Miles Sanders in the backfield. Hand off to Sanders. He's gonna get about 2. Yeah, I mean, this is a defensive game, man. Both defenses are really holding up well. And the Cowboys got a good D line. But yeah, it's gonna be a good game for sure. I'm gonna move back a little bit. All right. What is it? 2nd and 8. We got Sanders in the backfield, I believe. All right. 2nd and 8. Here's Hurts and shotgun. We got 2 receivers to the right, 1 in the backfield. Here's Hurts. Takes the snap. Drops back to throw. Throws it and it's caught by Goddard. And that's going to be a gain of about 15 or no, that's going to be a gain about 21 actually. No, that was the stole. My bad. My screen is small. Chase's best color rush jersey. I don't know, bro. I can't answer that. But it looks like Boston Scott was in the backfield there, and then Stoll ran kind of like a slant or like a square in there. He picked up 21. I thought that was Goddard for a second, man. I just can't tell because my phone is so small. Here's a handoff to Sanders. Sanders gets a run of about, he breaks the tackle, but that ends up hurting the Eagles because initially he had about 6 or 7 yards, but then he broke the tackle and went backwards. So I think that's only going to be about 3. Who's the best cornerback in the NFL? I don't even know right now, man. I haven't really watched enough of other teams to know. I don't think it's Jalen Ramsey because, I mean, I think he's been pretty good this year. I mean, Darius Slay, he's probably top 10. Trayvon's top 10. I don't really know I don't really know if there's a solidified best corner in NFL. I mean, who do you think is the best corner in NFL? Because I really don't know. I don't know that much about corners. All right, 2nd and 6. Hurts takes the snap, drops back, throws. That's complete to Goddard. Yeah, that's complete to Goddard for a gain of about 7 or 8. So that's a first down for Philly, as I believe they're at about midfield. Who has the best defense? I think right now it's the Cowboys. I don't know. Maybe not. At least right now, I don't know about best overall defense. I don't think the Cowboys have the best. Oh my God, Hurts is dotted. Oh wait, damn, Goddard dropped that. Damn, dude, you gotta catch that, man. That's an easy first down. Yeah, that hurts, man. All right, so it's gonna bring up 2nd and 10 at the 45. Eagles are in Cowboys territory, but as you see right here, it's a fake handoff to Sanders. Goddard runs a nice route Oh, it looks like it got tipped. Yeah, it looks like it got tipped by Parsons. That was a great play by Parsons, man. He was all over that. But you still gotta catch that. Like, I know it's tipped, but you still gotta come down with that, in my opinion. Um, but here's a handoff. No, fake handoff. So throw is caught by Devontae Smith for about 6. It's gonna bring up 3rd and 4. It's a nice play call right there. Pretty much a run pass option to Devontae. Van Der Esch made the tackle, I believe. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Eagles are at the Cowboys 39. Let's see what the I'm interested to see what the Eagles draw up here. I think they got Gainwell in as their running back. 3rd and 5. All right, here we go. Here's Hurts in shotgun. He hands it off, and that's going to go pretty much nowhere. He gets about 2. Chase says, take the 3. That's a bad play call, in my opinion. 3rd and 5, like, that's something our offensive coordinator would do, especially with that's not even your best running back. You didn't even have Sanders in. Who did y'all even run that with? That's a bad play call, man. That's a terrible play call. Gainwell, what are you doing? I mean, I guess they were trying to surprise the Cowboys defense because they were probably thinking pass. The Eagles are going to stay on the field and go for it. Yeah, I think it's a tough spot here because it's a 55-yarder, man. And it's 4th and 3. Like, you can easily get this here. That's 4th and 3. Oh, that's a great play call. Read option, A.J. Brown. It's complete. He gets about 17. That's a great play call right there. So they were at the 39, or that's a gain about 16. But he did a read option, another run pass option. He faked it to Gainwell. Got the Cowboys defense, shifting, right? And then motioned over A.J. Brown. He came right across the field. So now the Eagles are at the Cowboys 27-yard line. 1st and 10. Hurts takes the snap. It's a handoff to who is that? Gainwell gets about 8 or 9 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd and 2, and the Eagles are driving downfield. But let's go Eagles, man. I'm hoping I low-key just hope that the Eagles come out and just stomp on the Cowboys. But here's a oh no, another run pass option. So who even is that? Number 16. A gain of I don't even know if he got any yards there. Maybe a gain of 1. He didn't really get much there, but it's 3rd and 1. So I think the Eagles probably run the ball here, but Quez Watkins. That's right. My bad. Number 16. How did I not know who Quez Watkins? It's a QB sneak, and the Eagles are gonna get the first down. Yeah, I know who Quez Watkins is. My bad. I thought, yeah, I knew he was something like number 16. All right, so it's 1st and 10. What did the Eagles do here? Look at that formation. They had AJ Brown and Gainwell lined up on each side of Hurts, and it looks like they just did like a QB sneak. But that looked like they were gonna kneel. That was a weird formation there. But they get the first down at the 16. Hurts is in shotgun with nobody in the backfield. Empty backfield, 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. As Hurts takes the snap, drops back to pass. Oh, no, they run a QB draw, and he gets taken down by Golston or whatever. And that's going to be a loss of 3, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 13. So that was a QB draw. I mean, the Eagles run like a lot of pass option, like run pass option plays. Like they usually do like a fake to Sanders and like a screen pass or like a slant. So they do a lot of that stuff with Hurts because it gets him out of the pocket, gets him rolling out. So they really know how to use Hurts' strengths. But here's Hurts, takes the snap, 2nd and 12, fakes the handoff. He rolls out right, escapes the sack. He's gonna have to throw that away. Yeah, he threw that away as he escaped the sack there. So it brings up 3rd and 12. So the Cowboys defense might get off the field here. But we'll see. There's about 48 seconds left. It looks like Pascal or who I don't know who ran that route. But Hurts escaped DeMarcus Lawrence, I think. Yeah. Was that Lawrence? I think so. But Hurts, that's a good decision by Hurts, though. I mean, I feel like last year Hurts would have tried to force that throw, and as you see today, Lamar Jackson forced that throw to a pick. So that's a good job by Hurts to just throw that ball away. And um, yeah. All right, here's Hurts, steps up in the pocket, throws, is caught by AJ Brown. AJ Brown fights, but he's gonna be about 4 yards short. That's gonna bring up 4th and 4. Yeah, it's gonna be a chip shot field goal here. Yeah, I think you got to kick here. I don't think there's any way you go for this. But they had Gainwell to the left in motion, and then AJ Brown just ran across the field. And then so they're going for this. Yeah, Chase says, "What the f?" Yeah, I don't know what y'all are doing. I mean, maybe this will work, but what the hell? And there's a penalty. Oh, it might be neutral zone infraction. The Eagles might catch a break here. Let's see. If this is a false start, though, y'all have no choice but to kick a field goal, in my opinion. The refs are huddling up to see what it is. We got about 8 seconds left in the first. Oh, neutral zone infraction. The Eagles get an automatic first. Yes, sir. They called a break there because, in my opinion, if the Cowboys don't like you gotta be more disciplined than that, man. If you're the Cowboys, if you don't jump off sides there, I mean, I think that's what the Eagles were trying to do, though. I don't know if they were actually gonna go for that there. I think they were just trying to catch the Cowboys off sides. Nick Sirianni is fired up, but I think you were just trying to catch the Cowboys off sides there. I don't know if they would have gone for that if the Cowboys didn't jump, but who knows, man. But that's gonna take us to the end of the first. 0-0, man, but the Eagles are marching as they now will have a 1st and goal at about the 5. So, yep, the Eagles should get 7 here. I don't know. The Cowboys defense has been holding up this year, so I don't know. We'll see. But let's see. I don't know. Like Chase, do you think the Eagles were actually gonna go for that there if the Cowboys didn't jump? I don't know. I really don't know if they would have gone for that. Yeah, I think yeah. Chase says I think we tried to draw them offside. Yes, yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think you guys were actually gonna go for that. But who knows? Maybe y'all would have. Hold up. What the hell? The chat just froze. Shit. Hold up. How do I? I can't see the chat. Never mind. We're good. I think we tried to draw them outsides, and we would have just taken a 5-yard penalty. Doesn't really matter for a field goal. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, if you guys didn't get it, yeah, there's no reason to waste a timeout because it would have been like a 22-yarder, so you just take the penalty. Now it's like a 27. But you guys got the automatic 1st down, so that's huge. Yeah, I don't really think. Yeah, you guys probably would have just taken the penalty there. All right, but end of the 1st quarter, it is 0-0. I think it's gonna be a decent game, but the Cowboys offense got to get going, man. They can't just rely on their defense to do everything. Cooper Rush is 1 of 3 for 8 yards. Jalen Hurts is 8 of 12 for 78 yards. So far, his main target's been AJ Brown. He has 3 catches for 30 yards, and Devontae Smith's got 2 catches for 18. Running the ball, Gainwell has got 2 carries for 11 yards. Um, but the Cowboys offense got to get going here, man. But I mean, I think this is gonna be a pretty low scoring game in my opinion. But I think the Cowboys are definitely gonna bring a fight at least. I want to see a decent game here. Like I don't want to, you know, like I want it to be a pretty good. I don't know if I want the Eagles to just stomp on the Cowboys. I just want to see a good game, but I'm definitely rooting for the Eagles to win this. Um, but here we go. The start of the 2nd quarter. The Eagles have 1st and goal at the 5, I believe, or somewhere around that. I don't know. But let's see. Yep, 1st and goal from the 5. All right, let's see. The Eagles are definitely going to get creative down here. Definitely. Uh, Here we go. It's a run to Sanders. He gets in for a touchdown. Oh wait, no, that's not Sanders. My bad. I can't see. Wait, no, that is Sanders. My bad. My bad. That's Sanders, and Sanders hits a little dance as the Eagles get the touchdown. It is 6-0 Philly. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. It's a nice handoff. Sanders hits the hole and gets a 5-yard TD. 6-0 Philly. And we'll see what happens with the extra point. Here's Jake Elliott. Got to kick the extra point. The kick is up and it's good. Right up the middle. 7-0 Philly. The start of the second quarter. That's a nice run by Sanders there. The Eagles running game is one of the best in the league. So they can definitely kill the Cowboys on the ground. But yeah, the Eagles are looking good, man. 7-0. That was definitely a good drive. The Eagles definitely caught some breaks though. The offsides penalty definitely helped them. They got him a first and goal. Chase, what's your score prediction though for the game? Since I know you're an Eagles fan, but well, what's your score prediction? What do you think the score is going to end up? All right. Top chat. All right. But Chase, if you're still in here, what do you think what do you think the score is going to be? I want to know your score prediction. Um, how do I get this shit? Oh, why am my thing lagging so much? Like screen. I just highlighted everything blue. My computer screen is lagging. All right, there we go. I got it off. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna create a poll real quick. What? Oh wait, hold on. Who will win? So what do I put for yes? Let's ask everyone this. All right, I just made a poll. I asked everyone who will win tonight. But Chase, if you're still in here, who do you think? I don't know if you're still in here or not. But what's your score prediction for the game? Because I'm low-key curious to know. Shit. I don't know. We haven't gotten the chat in like the last 2 minutes. As it was blowing up before, but not really anything right now. All right, but hey, let's see. All right. Well, the Cowboys are gonna get the ball. It's 7-0. I'm afraid the Cooper Rush magic is gonna be over tonight, man. I don't think the Cowboys are gonna be able to overcome this as they're down 7-0. They're at their own 25. That's Zeke in the backfield, I believe. Cooper Rush takes a snap, play action, steps up, throws incomplete, and that should be a pick, and it's picked off. Wow. Yes, sir. Chase, what's your score prediction, by the way? Since you just got back in here, what do you think the score is gonna be? I think this shit's gonna be a blowout. Just looking, Cooper Rush looks like ass. I'm sorry, but Colin Chase, what are y'all score predictions, man? I want to know. Let me know. And also answer the poll. that I just created. But I want to know. Drop your score predictions in the chat right now. I want to know, man. As that pass was deflected, I believe that. Yeah, you're trying to throw that to Michael Gallup. Collins says 28-14 Eagles. Chase says 31-17 Birds. I like it, man. I like it. Y'all secondary is nasty, man. I can't even say nothing. That was a great deflected pass, and he deflected it right to who was that? James Bradbury deflected that, I think. Or who got the pick? Did Bradbury get the pick? I don't know. The Eagles got the ball though at their own 45. Here's Hurts. Hands it off to Sanders. Sanders jump cuts. Oh, CJ Gardner-Johnson got the pick. Okay. So did Bradbury tip it? Bradbury did something. Did Bradbury like tip it off? I'm not sure. But Sanders got 9. Yeah, James Bradbury. Yeah, okay, he tipped it, and then Gardner-Johnson got the pick. All right, 2nd and 1 for the Eagles. Yeah, I think this thing's gonna be a blowout. Yeah, Bradbury tipped it. All right, 2nd and 1. Someone on the Cowboys is injured. I believe someone on the D line. Number 98. Don't know who that is, but wait, let me see who that is. Who's 98? That's who the hell is 98? Wait, is it 90? Bro, I like my screen is small. I'm on my phone, so. But for Commanders games though, so I can I can see more of the game. Like I can see the game better. I need to unplug all this stuff and move it to my 3rd floor for the Commanders games. But so this is just kind of my first play by play, like my first time calling a game, and it's not my team. I just thought just go in here, call it a game. Like I'll watch the game on my phone and just call it a game. But who is that number? Number 98, but it doesn't show him in the box score. I'm kind of confused. It only says 99. I don't know. Oh, my bad. I missed a play, but that was a handoff to Sanders, I believe. Yeah, it was Sanders. Okay. All right, so the Eagles got 1st down as they're moving. They're already in field goal range, so they're at least going to get 3 here, most likely. What yard line are they at? The 30? Never see, but Miles Sanders in the backfield at the 32. As there's a handoff to Sanders. Sanders, he's going to get about, what a spin move. He gets about 8 or 9 to the 23-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd and short. That's a great run by Miles Sanders, man. It's about 2nd and 2 or 2nd and 1. But what did y'all hear? What are y'all's opinions on the Christian McCaffrey trade rumors? I heard because the Panthers might be trying to ship him out, man, because they're the worst team in the league right now. McCaffrey probably doesn't want to be there anymore. So who do y'all think could get McCaffrey? Kind of interested to know, but what is it? 2nd and 2. That's a good run. It's a 1st down. Chase says if McCaffrey gets traded to the Bills, he's gonna be pissed. Yeah. The Bills are already the favorites. You imagine if they get a legit running back, because they have not had an elite running back in so long. So can you imagine Diggs, Gabe Davis, Allen, and then you give Allen a running back to lean on? McCaffrey? Yeah, that thing's over with, man. You might as well give the Bills the Lombardi Trophy, man. Bills are the favorites to get Siemens. Oh, they're the favorites to get CMC. Yeah, but I also believe they're Super Bowl favorites. But yeah, I think they are the favorites. That would be a great move for them. Here's a handoff. Sanders gets outside. Oh, what a run. No, it wasn't Sanders. My bad. I messed up. Was that Boston Scott? Hold on. Who was that? I think that was Scott. I don't know. Yeah, that was Boston Scott. Boston Scott got about 8. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 2. The Eagles they're just running it down the Cowboys' throat right now, man. They're just punching them in the mouth with the football. As it is 2nd and 2. Here's Hurts. Takes a snap. It's a run, and he's going to get stuffed. That's a good play. by Parsons, who made the tackle. So that's gonna bring up about 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. As it was a handoff to Sanders. Jesus, that's fine. All right. We are at least gonna go up 10-0 here. Yeah, Sanders got stuffed on that, but it's really the only time Sanders has gotten stuffed. He's been able to run all over them for the most part. Um, yeah, Sanders is averaging 4.5 yards a carry and already has a touchdown. It's gonna bring up like 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, whatever. Hurst takes a snap, fake handoff, bootleg. That's a great play call. And AJ Brown gets in for the touchdown. Oh my God, the Eagles are looking scary. AJ Brown for the TD. Another great play call, man. Another great play call. Who's the Eagles offensive coordinator? That was a great play call. I love how he uses Jalen Hurts, man. I just love it. I mean, the way he uses his strengths, man. Shane Steichen. Wait, isn't that? Yeah, that's the offensive coordinator. Great play call, man. Hold on, let's see that replay again. Never mind. I think I missed the replay. I was trying to look at something. But that was a great play. He like faked hands off, rolled out. AJ Brown, he hit him when he rolled out to the right, he hit AJ Brown. And AJ Brown got in for the TD. That was a great play by James Bradbury to, go up, tip the ball, and then it got intercepted by Gardner Johnson. Philly's up 14-0. Cowboys fans, not looking good. Not looking good for Cowboys fans. I think it's time for Dak to come back, man. I don't think Cooper Rush is getting it done anymore, man. Look, this is proven that he's a backup quarterback. I tried to tell you guys, there's no QB controversy. The thing is over, bro. Stop with the QB controversy. Y'all need to get Dak back. Backup quarterbacks can only do this for a sustained amount of time. They can only really do it for like 4 to 5 games, and that's it. All right? I've seen the same thing with Taylor Heinicke. Taylor Heinicke, there's been streaks where he's won 4 games in a row. That's what Cooper Rush is doing. But that's basically the limit. Backups, they can win probably 4 games in a row max. But then once you see the Cowboys have given up 2 touchdowns already. Once Cooper Rush hasn't had any pressure on him these last 4 games because he hasn't had to score more than 14 points. Now he's gonna have to score. This is gonna be a shootout. Now, if he wants to win, he has to score like 28, 30 points to win this game. And they're not going to be able to win that way with Cooper Rush. So that's why you need to get Dak back in case you get in these shootout situations. Because Cooper Rush is not going to be able to beat really good teams like this. I'll give him credit. He beat the Bengals. He beat the Rams. He's done his job. He's done great. He's won 4 games in a row. But it's time for you guys to get Dak back. Because Cooper Rush is not going to be able to cut it. He's just not. He can't be your quarterback for the whole season. I'm sorry. He just can't. I'm trying to keep it a buck with you. But yeah. Look. Oh, Chase says, what do you think about Phillies versus Padres in the NLCS? This is gonna be a really good series. I'm rooting for the Padres to win it all, and I don't want Bryce Harper to get a ring. Because I don't know, I just don't want that. Because I've had kind of a hate towards Bryce Harper ever since he left DC. I think a lot of Nats fans have. He's a really good player. Bryce Harper's a great player. He's been great this year. I don't know. I feel like the Phillies might win. I just think the streak they got going and the fight in their team. I don't know. We'll see. But I think that series is that a best out of Colin knows more about baseball. Is that a best out of 5 or best out of 7 series? I think the wild card was a best of 3. And the NLDS was a best of 5. Best out of 7, okay. So I think that series is gonna go to 7 games, or at least 6. But I don't know. I feel like the Phillies might win. I don't know. I'm rooting for the Padres to go all the way. I want my boy Soto to get his 2nd ring, but we'll see, man. It's either Soto's gonna be in his 2nd World Series, or Bryce Harper's gonna be in his 1st. And Bryce Harper might. This is, in my opinion, Bryce Harper's best chance to get a ring. If you can't get it this year, you still got plenty of chances. The Phillies are gonna be good for the next few years, probably. But this is probably his best chance. As Zeke gets stuffed for about a yard. Yeah, the Eagles defense. I just don't see how the Cowboys are gonna be able to move the ball tonight. Their run defense is amazing. Zeke's not gonna be able to do anything. Um, I mean, we're our run defense. The Commanders' run defense is top 10 in the league. We held Pollard to like 0.8 yards a carry, and Zeke had like 2 yards a carry on us. Collins says depends on pitching rotations. Both teams have strong pitching. Just which fits work the best is gonna determine who wins. Yeah, Cooper Rush steps up, throws. That is a terrible throw. I'm sorry, man. Cooper Rush is looking awful tonight so far. He missed Ferguson, who was wide open, and he threw it like 10 yards over him. That's a terrible pass by Cooper Rush. Brings up 3rd and 9, 14-0, as the Cowboys at their own 26. Not looking good for the Cowboys. Chase has put Dak in the game. He's got the headset on, the hoodie on, man. He's not ready to go in the game. I don't even think he's dressed. But it's 3rd and 9. Cowboys are at their own 26. Cooper Rush takes a snap, throws, caught. CD. Oh, he's short. Chris says Rush a fraud, only played against bums. I agree with you, Chris, but he did beat us, so that's basically calling us a fraud. But I mean, we are a fraud. I have no problem calling us a fraud. I'm admit we're a bad team. So yeah, I agree. Cooper Rush really hasn't beaten anyone. He's a backup quarterback. That's what he is. Backup quarterbacks are gonna show that they're backups eventually. So they're going for it on 4th and inches. Cooper Rush takes a play action. What is that throw? He is doing the traffic. Colin says I can't see Chris's comments. That's weird. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why you can't see Chris's comments. That's kind of weird. I don't know. Chase is same. I don't know. So I'm the only one that can see Chris's comments. That's weird. Do y'all like? I don't know. Why do y'all think you can't see Chris's comments? Is that like a setting? I don't understand. That's weird. That's very odd. I don't know. I don't really know. Colin says Dak hits that pass. See, I agree. Yeah, Dak definitely. He's gonna make that throw in a tight window. The Cowboys are gonna. I mean, listen. Even if the Cowboys leave, they're still sitting at 4-2, and they're about to get Dak back. So the Cowboys are still sitting really good. Um, but they need to get Dak back soon. I think now it's time for the Cowboys to get Dak back. In my opinion, they need to. There's no reason to keep Cooper Rush. Chase says maybe you accidentally put a setting on his. I don't know what setting I would put on him. I mean, I just came on here, went live. You guys was. Chris says either has parental controls or T maybe muted him. I didn't mute him. I can see. No, if I would muted him, then I wouldn't be able to see his comments. But I can see Chris's comments. It's got something to do with Chris or you guys, because I didn't put a setting on anything. I don't think. Hold on. Wait. Let me switch to this. No, I don't think that does anything. Nah, I just came on here, went live. You guys started chatting. Um, and that's all that happened. I don't know. I don't know why y'all can't see Chris's comments. That's kind of weird. Um, I don't know. Maybe Chris has some setting on. I don't know, man. That's kind of weird, but I don't know. I'll tell you what though. Wait, Chris probably has a setting where people can't see his comments past 9 o'clock. Maybe I don't know. Chris, can you check your settings real quick? Cause I can see your comments, but I guess like anyone in the live stream can't. Because here's the thing. If I can only see Chris's comments, but no one else can, it's got to be something in Chris's settings. I don't think it's anything that I did. Chris is okay. Let me check. Colin says maybe because you saw his earlier, but Chris is just he just chatted new chats. He just said how Cooper Rush only beats frauds. Wait, let me see what. Wait. Oh, here's Jalen Hurts, rolls out to his left, and he's gonna throw it away. Wait. Oh, y'all can see now? All right, cool. Wait, so why couldn't y'all see it first? Why couldn't y'all see Chris's comments at first? I guess there's something, I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I don't know. Uh, wait, I think I might know why. Wait, I think I know. I might know why. I think I have to put live chat, or I had for a second I had top chat on, which means some messages, but such as potential spam in might not be visible. Yeah, because I think when I go to top chat, I can't see Chris's. I can see some of his. I can only see. Yeah, I can't see like the fraud one if I go to top chat. I can only see the okay. Let me check. So maybe I just gotta keep it on live chat. I don't know. Yeah, it's something to do with that. Wait, let me switch. Yeah, that ball's still there. All right, I'm just gonna stay on live chat. All right, I'm gonna get back to this game. My bad, I missed a couple plays. 3rd and 6. Eagles at the Cowboys 30. Here's Hurts. Takes the snap. It's a fake handoff. Hurts is gonna try to escape. He pitched it as he was about to get sacked, and that's gonna be about a 6-yard loss. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing there. So the Eagles are gonna have to kick a field goal here. It's a long field goal, but that was not a good play call. That Gainwell in the backfield. They motioned. Who was that? They faked handoff to Gainwell. Now that was a good play call, but Chase says I'll take 3. Yeah, yeah. I mean, look, you hit this field goal, you're up 17-0. That's not a bad start. And you got 8 minutes left. Y'all also get the ball in the second half, so you make the field goal. Here's a kick, Elliott, right up the middle, man. If I had a kicker like that, I would take 3 as well. 17-0 for the Philadelphia Eagles. And they also get the ball in the second half. So the Cowboys got to at least get some points on the board here. They're trying to fight and make this a game. The Cowboys got to get some points. But now that Cooper Rush actually has pressure on him now. But this has definitely been our best stream yet. We've had a lot of chats. But Chris, if you're in the stream right now, how you feeling about the Green Bay game next week, man? Because from what I saw today, I'm feeling pretty good about the game next week. Feeling a lot better than I did. The Packers are now 3-3, only a game better than us. And they've been playing like crap recently. They lost to the Giants. They lost to the Jets today. 2 New York teams. I mean, the Packers are just not looking good. They really don't have any wide receivers. So I'm feeling better about the game than I was before. But Chris, let me know if you're in here right now, how you're feeling about the Commanders Packers game next week. Come on, top chat. Yeah, 4 votes. All is as the Eagles. Chase says, "What's your take on college football yesterday?" A lot of people are saying it was one of the best days, college game days, in history. I don't know if it was the best college day in history. It's probably up there. I mean, there was a ton of ranked matchups. The Tennessee and Alabama game was crazy. I was watching that a little bit in between my basketball games. Um, I'm kind of upset because JMU lost a tough game to Georgia Southern, and they're now not in the top 25. Yeah, JMU lost. It sucks, man. We're out of the top 25 now, which sucks. I'll be at the JMU Marshall game next week. That's still gonna be a big game. Honestly, if we win out, we can still get in the top 25. Like if we beat Marshall and beat Louisville, the Louisville is gonna be a big game. But if we can beat them, we can maybe get back in the top 25. But that loss definitely killed us. I don't know how we lost that game. We were up 14 nothing. But here's Tolbert returns it up to the 17 as he gets stuffed. Yeah, the Cowboys just can't get anything going, man. There's also a flag on the field. Probably going to be going most of the time on a kick. It's usually on the receiving team, but we will see. Kind of thirsty, man. At halftime, I'm gonna take a few minutes. I'm gonna take a few minute break, and I'm gonna go down and get some water and probably get something to eat. But what's the flag? Personal personal foul on a personal foul on a receiving team. It's gonna go against Dallas. Yeah, that's gonna push them back even more. No momentum at all for the Cowboys, man. I don't even know what they got to do. They got to make some adjustments, but they can't stop the Eagles on offense, and they just can't get any. They have not moved the ball at all. They haven't even gotten across the 50 yet. Um, I'm telling you, the Eagles are tough, man. I mean, the Cowboys fans were laughing at us when we lost 24-8 and we were losing 24-0. It looks like the Cowboys are about to lose 24-0. So, hey, man, it's just proved that the Eagles are just a tough ass team. But here's Cooper Rush, hands it off to Pollard, I think. Yeah, Pollard gets about a yard. I mean, I just don't know who's beating the Eagles right now, man. They're just hot. But yeah, they're about to be 6-0. Who do the Eagles play next week? Just trying to see what their schedule is. Steelers. That's another wait. So the Eagles have a bye week after this. That's the Steelers and the Eagles could be 8-0 after this, and then we gotta play them. At Philly, yeah. Eagles, I got an easy schedule. As here's Pollard, and Pollard's going to get a first down. That's a nice run by Pollard up to the 25. As Pollard gets a nice gain there. He got about 14 as Zeke comes back in the game. Yeah, it's a gain about 15. That's a good run by Pollard. As he cuts up, hits the hole. That's a good run by Pollard. Cowboys are trying to get moving here. They're going a little bit up tempo. As they're throwing 25 now. Here's Cooper Rush with Zeke in the backfield. It's going to be a screen pass to Pollard. Pollard's going to go nowhere. It's a nice tackle by Darius Slay. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. If I'm the Cowboys, you got to get at least 3 here, man. You got to at least make this a 2-possession game at the half. But yeah, man. That's a great tackle by Darius Slay. I mean, that's just he can do it all, man. He's a great tackler, great in coverage, great on the ball. That's just an all-around great corner right there, man. Something I wish the Commanders had in the secondary. But it's a handoff to Pollard, and he gets stuffed. Maybe gets one. Eagles' run defense is just denying everything the Cowboys are trying to do. Chase Slay's top 3. Yeah, I think he is. At least top 5. I don't know about top 3, but he's one of last year's top. Yeah, he's just one of the best all-around corners in the game. Can tackle, can break up pass. He's great on the ball, can get picks. Great in coverage. I mean, he's everything you want as a corner. 3rd and 9. Here's Cooper Rush. Takes the snap, drops back, steps up. He throws another pick to Darius Slay. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did we lose to the Cowboys? How well, I'm sitting here watching this game. Just as we were, yeah, just as we were talking about Darius Slay, man. Yeah, like he's he gives you like everything. Like, you know, Trayvon Diggs is really just. I mean, he's been pretty good in coverage, but really he's mainly just a ball hawk, right? Darius Slay gives you like a slice of everything. He gives you, a lockdown corner. He can shut people down. He can shut any opponent's number 1 wide receiver down, right? He's great on the ball. He can tackle. He can do everything, man. I just wish the Commanders had a player like him. The Commanders just don't have any like game changers on the defense. I mean, the defensive line's been really good. I mean, Jonathan Allen's probably our game changer. Montez Sweat's been good. Ron Payne's been really good. But like a superstar, like in like the secondary or a linebacker, we don't have that player, man. That's why we struggle on defense. We just don't have that game changing player. And Chase Young was supposed to be that, but it doesn't look like he's gonna be that. Maybe he will. We'll have to see when he comes back from injury. But kind of just sitting here like, how did we lose to the Cowboys? Like, obviously Cooper Rush didn't beat us. Like, I'm not gonna act like Cooper Rush was lighting us up because he wasn't. We did decent on Cooper Rush. It was mainly the Cowboys defense held us to 10 points. But still, man, like I mean, the Eagles are also a really good defense, and they also have they have their defense is really really talented. It's one of one of the most talented defensive units in the league. One of the more talented defensive units in the league. Um, but still, man, like I feel like we should have held the Cowboys to like 17. I mean, the Cowboys are 4-1. I'm not gonna get here and be like, oh, how did we lose to the Cowboys? Because they've beaten every team except for the who did they lose to? Who did the Cowboys lose to? Who did the Cowboys lose to? The Bucks. The only team that beat them was the Bucks. So I'm not gonna come on here and beat the Commanders up because they didn't beat the Cowboys because no teams beat the Cowboys except for the Bucks. And the Eagles just have a really really good defense. I mean, they got probably the most talented defensive unit in the league. And they're just and they're just making Cooper Rush look really bad right now. But here the Eagles again in Cowboys territory after that interception. At the Cowboys 46, Hurts takes the snap, drops back, throw that's complete to Devontae Smith for about 11 yards. As the Eagles are now moving, they're gonna run it up on the cap. This reminds me of the Commanders Eagles game, and I hope it's this bad, bro. Because the Cowboys were talking so much shit, bro, when we lost 24-8, bro. Like they were calling us like the worst team in the league and stuff like that. So please just run it up on the Cowboys, bro. There we go. Yes, sir. 8-yard game. As that's complete. I gotta get back to calling the game. But it's 2nd and 2. Bro, how are the Seahawks still competitive, bro? Did they beat the who did the Seahawks? They beat the Cardinals. Dude, the Cardinals look really, really bad, bro. 2-4. Cardinals are supposed to be good this year. But they beat the Seahawks beat the Cardinals 19-9. As it brings up 2nd and 2. Who did they have in the backfield? Sanders? I think it's Sanders. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like Sanders. He cuts back, he gets stuffed. I mean, the Cowboys have had a few nice run stops, but really, for the most part, nothing. Um, so that looks like a 1-yard loss. That's gonna be up 3rd and 3. I think this is where here, 3rd and 3, the Eagles are gonna draw up one of those run pass option plays. I mean, that stuff's really unstoppable, bro. And I'm expecting to see some of that here. That run pass option stuff is amazing, bro. I hope we do some of that with Heineke because I think we'll be able to do more of that stuff since he can actually use his legs and he can actually run. And Carson Wentz, isn't mobile anymore. Here's 3rd and 2. Yeah, this is great time for a run pass option. Bet it's going to. That's a good run, Sanders, for about 7 or 8. Wait, Chase, what do you mean? Bet it's going to Dallas. Wait, what do you mean by that? Wait, Chase, what do you mean? Bet it's going to Dallas. Oh, Dallas Goddard. My bad. All right, here's Hurts rolls out. Ooh, that's incomplete. Goddard wants a flag, but you're allowed to do anything to the receiver as long as it's less than 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. I believe that's the rule. So even though that was interference, it was at like the line of scrimmage, so it really doesn't matter. That's another run pass option though. I hope we do some of that stuff on Heineke though. Because Scott Turner tried to run a read option with Wentz, and he he almost Wentz almost like turned his ankle or twisted his ankle. There's Sanders gets stuffed. So the Cowboys defense is looking a little bit better here. Sanders just got stuffed for like a 4-yard loss. Or who was that? Was that Sanders? Who was that? Hold on. Oh no, it was Boston Scott. My bad. But he got tackled for about a 4-yard loss. But I hope he used some of that stuff with Heineke because, bro, we tried to run a read option with Wentz at the we were at like the 7-yard line. It was like second and goal against the Bears. It was when we were down 7-3. We ran a read option with Wentz. I'm like, what are you doing? He almost, messed up his ankle. He like turned his ankle, almost got Wentz injured. Um, you know, so I did not like that play call. Like we that's the problem though, with having Wentz is he's just not mobile anymore. He hasn't been the same mobility wise, and he hasn't been able to move the same since his torn ACL. And that's why he's not able to break out of sacks anymore. That's why he gets sacked so much because our offensive line, like Wentz needs to have a good offensive line to be a quarterback in this league. To be a good quarterback, to be able to make plays, Carson Wentz needs to have a good O line. He needs to have time. Because if you can give Carson Wentz time, he can step up, he can make good throws, he can make, all the throws. But when Carson Wentz gets pressure on him and he can't really move around that much anymore, he really has nowhere to go. So I think that's one upgrade that we get, and one advantage that we do get with Heineke. Is that he'll be able to make some off schedule plays. So I think the sacks will definitely go down. He'll be able to break out of some sacks and make plays with his legs. But other than that, that's really the only. I mean, obviously Heineke definitely. I think he fits better in our offense, and also he's going to be able to get the ball to our playmakers more. Like I feel like Wentz didn't target Terry that much, and don't say Terry wasn't open. He was open all the time, but Wentz just never really got the ball to him. His main target was usually Curtis Samuel, but I feel like Heineke's going to be able to get the ball. Heineke's never had Curtis Samuel or Jahan Dotson. So, he'll have Jahan, Curtis, Terry. He'll get the ball to those guys. And he'll make the check downs. And I don't know. I feel like he'll make, simpler reads than Wentz. And he won't try to do too much. And he also knows the offense, like the back of his hand. So I think Heineke definitely fits better in the offense. But like in terms of, arm talent or, arm strength, accuracy, stuff like that. Obviously, Heineke's kind of limited in those areas. Because we're not going to be able to really stretch the field that much. But I'm honestly fine with that. And Heineke's only going to be in the game. I think he's only going to play for a few weeks. I mean, I think Carson Wentz will be out like 6 weeks at most. But I think the best case scenario, Carson Wentz is at least out 3 weeks. But let's say Wentz comes back in 3 weeks and Heineke can at least just do solid. And our defense can keep playing the way it's been playing, then we might be all right. But we'll see. But it's I think 3rd and 18 here for the Eagles as we enter in a commercial break. So I don't think the Eagles are going to be able to get a first here, so they might have to settle for another field goal. But definitely feeling better about the Commanders Packers game. I feel like that's definitely a winnable game for sure. How much are we underdogs in that game? But I want to know. Home under, yeah. So I'm reading an article that was posted about an hour ago. It says Washington opens as home underdogs against the Green Bay Packers. Oh, okay. So we're opening it up as 5.5 point underdogs. All right. That is cool. Let me go to the score. So Chase said 31-17 Birds. Colin said 28-14 Birds. I don't know. I don't even know if the Cowboys are going to score 17 points. If I'm going to keep it a buck. All right, here we go. Wentz and shotgun, 3rd and 18. He runs a QB draw, and he's going to – oh, my God. Oh, and he gets, it's like 6 yards side. So he picks up about 12 there. But he's a 4th and 6. I think you take 3 here. Chase, do you think you take 3 here for the Eagles? If you're still in here? Do you think you guys will take 3? I think you guys probably will. I don't think you can get too greedy here. Especially you don't want to give the Cowboys a ball back. I think you take 3. That's just me though. Yeah, in my opinion, you just take 3 here. I just feel like Nick Sirianni is kind of greedy. Like he's just kind of. I mean, it works sometimes, but he also just makes some. I don't know. Um, they're going for this, but why is Sirianni so greedy, bro? I mean, he's good. He has a winning mentality, but fourth and they might just be trying to catch him off sides because they can catch him off sides and they'll bring up 4th and 1, but they just called a timeout. I don't think they're going for this. I think they're just trying to draw him off sides. All right, they just sent the field goal unit on, so the Eagles will try a field goal here. It's going to be about a 33-yarder as Jake Elliott comes onto the field. Eagles looking to go up 20-0 here. All right, well, at halftime, I'm gonna go get some water, probably get a drink. But yeah, why does it say there's 3 people in here? But then I look at participants, and it only says me. That's kind of weird. I don't know. But here's Jake Elliott for about a 33-yarder. Looks like 34 maybe. Here's a kick, and it's good. Right up the middle, dude. Jake Elliott's been money tonight. As it is 20-0, Philadelphia up. So the Cowboys are gonna have about a minute 50 to do something here. But let's see if the Cowboys can do anything with Cooper Rush. And here, hold on. All right, we got 4 people in here right now, but for some reason, this only says I'm the only participant. Mm. What up, Chris? Chris says, "Dang, Eagles killing." Yeah, Eagles are destroying the Cowboys right now, 20-0. So, like, Chris, you know how we were losing 24-0 at half? The Cowboys are not doing any better, man. So that makes me feel better about, how badly we lost to the Eagles. Because the Cowboys are, arguably not really looking any better. That just shows how good the Eagles are, man. You know? Let me check Cooper Rush's stats here. As it's 20-0. Cooper Rush is 3 for 9 for 16-yard passing. That's almost worse than Carson Wentz. Yeah, Eagles legit. Yeah, they are. They're 6 and they're probably gonna be 8-0 before they lose. They're gonna be like the Cardinals last year because they got like the Texans. Yeah, the Eagles are gonna be like 8-0 before they lose. Yeah, they got the Steelers next week. That should be a win at home, and then they got the Texans on the road. All right, I'm gonna see what the Eagles. We might have an opportunity to give the Eagles their first loss, but I don't see it happening. It'll be at Philly. I don't know. Dude, I don't even know if are the Eagles even gonna bro? I know it might be crazy, but I don't even know if like the rest of the Eagles games are winnable for them. Like their next hardest game, like their hardest game on the schedule for the rest of the season is the Packers, and they do not look good at all. This is gonna be a really good season for the Eagles. How many losses do you think the Eagles get? Not many, bro. Probably 4 at the most. I mean, I could see them only ending up with like 2 losses. Um, I mean, maybe like the Packers beat them. Maybe I don't even know, bruh. Like, I just don't know who's gonna beat them on that schedule. Oh, I didn't mean to lose this side. Nah, I didn't mean this side. Oh, Tolbert just got a big return to the 40. How you feel about Rodgers maybe being hurt? Wait, Rodgers is hurt? Chase is dang it. Y'all are good. Y'all are straight. Don't worry about it. The Cowboys are probably getting 3 at most here. Y'all are good. Y'all are good. I think y'all be good. Dang it, dude. Tolbert's a really good returner, though. All right, my bad. Then I missed a play. I was just, the chat's blowing up. So I was trying to get these chats, but here's Cooper Rush and shotgun at the Eagles 41. As Tolbert just gave them a spark. Here's Cooper Rush. He steps up. Another terrible pass out of reach for CD. Love was warming up. Rodgers might be hurt. Yo, I'm not a dude to wish injury on anyone, but if Aaron Rodgers is hurt next week, bro, the Commanders might catch a massive break. I'm just saying, like, I could see us destroying Jordan Love next week. Look, I hope Rodgers is straight, but I hope he's out next week. I hope he's good right after that, the day after the game. I hope he's straight, but I kind of hope he's injured for the game. Here's Cooper Rush steps up, and that's a nice. It's caught. That's a nice catch. All right, here the Cowboys hurrying up. They got a minute and a half left. Cowboys need 7 here. But I want to thank y'all, man, for coming on here, man. Y'all really made the night. This has been a great stream so far, man. I did not expect it to be as good. Here's Cooper Rush, steps up. All right, Cooper Rush is settling in now as he makes a nice throw to Michael Gallup. Caught for about 9 yards. Is about 2nd and 1. Cowboys hurrying up to the line. I think you got to give it to They got anyone in the backfield here? I think Zeke's in the backfield. I think. Nah, they're not gonna run it. Cooper steps up. That's well overthrown. Jets got pressure almost every play. I think Rodgers actually got hurt. Here, look. I'm gonna my next video, like after the stream will probably be my preview video. Probably won't be till Thursday, but I might make a video about like how I feel about Heineke starting next week. Or it hasn't officially been announced yet. They don't officially know if Carson Wentz, can't play next week, but he probably won't be able to play next week. But I'll make a video about that. And then, Thursday, man, we'll probably know by then if Rodgers is hurt or not. But 3rd and 1, it's a good to Zeke, and he picks it up. Nice run by Zeke. Gets about 8 or 9. Dude, if Rodgers, hold on, at halftime, I'm going to check that out. Actually, I'm going to check that out right now. Aaron Rodgers. Dude, if Rodgers is hurt, that is huge. That is huge. Huge. Yeah, it says Packers. Aaron Rodgers downplays thumb injury after loss to Jets. Damn. Why does that say it was 21 hours ago? The game was like 10 hours ago. I don't know. I don't know. Aaron Rodgers spoke about his thumb injury about 4 hours ago. I don't know. I'm going to look into that at halftime. But we got 44 seconds left. Cowboys are at the Eagles 12 here. So they're marching down the field. They're trying to get 7 here. I think the Cowboys got to come away with 7, in my opinion. But here we go. Cooper Rush takes the snap, drops back, throws. Oh, what a catch and a touchdown by Brown. Oh, my goodness. A one-handed catch. Wow. What a play. One-handed. He tipped it up with his right and then caught it with his left. Did he get both feet down? I don't know. That wasn't CD, Chris. That was Brown. Oh, wait. Let's see. What did he get down? They're going to review this. Chase thinks incomplete. Yeah, I don't think he got that down. Either way, that's a great catch. Yeah, Noah Brown. Bro, but Chris, that's huge if Aaron Rodgers is hurt next week. So he's got a thumb injury. Hold on. Let me look into that article right now because they're reviewing the touchdown. But let me see. So he spoke about thumb injury after they lost to the Packers. Let's check. Aaron Rodgers wasn't his usual dominant self in the Green Bay Packers Week 6 loss to the Jets, and his latest injury may have played a role in that, okay? It's like recall. Rodgers entered the contest dealing with a thumb issue. He sustained the said injury on the final play of the Week 5 loss to Giants. So he was playing through an injury in this game. So the Packers had the thumb on his throwing hand taped up during the practice sessions this past week. Though he was removed from the injury report and missed only one day when he apparently received treatment from the medical staff. And then on Sunday, however, Rodgers seemed to still be bothered by this injury. He completed just 26 of 41 passes for 246 yards and 1 TD. As Rodgers struggled, so did Green Bay offense as they ended up losing 27-10. Let's get to the important stuff here. After the game, Rodgers was asked about how his thumb felt and whether or not it affected his game. The superstar QB admitted that there is still some soreness to it. My bad. My headphones made noise. Rodgers said it's a little sore. Said before noting that it probably affected his accuracy in some passes, though not many. The Packers can only go as far as Aaron Rodgers can take them, so they really need their QB to be at their best if they want to go back to their winning ways. While the injury was not the only problem for Rodgers and the Packers against the Jets, especially with New York defense making life really hard for them, it was clear they can't afford to have their signal caller in less than 100% state. He is the core of their offense after all. I don't know. It said Rodgers said that Love was warming up. Rodgers might Jets. Chris says Chase says Noah Brown and CD are twins. I always get them confused. Yeah, I mean that's pretty hard to tell. Chris says I think that might be complete, but I don't think so. I don't think he's out, but maybe. Well, here's the thing: the ruling on the field is a touchdown. Oh, they ruled it incomplete. They overturned it. That's big. That's a big call. But unfortunately, Chris, I didn't get a whole lot of information on the Rodgers injury. It said that he did say that it's still a little sore and it affected his accuracy in the game, and he said he's not really 100%. But we'll see. I mean, he still has another week to recover and rest, so we'll have to see. But here's Cooper Rush at the Eagles 12, takes a snap, drops back, throws. Oh, it got tipped. I believe CeeDee Lamb was open on a route. He was at about the 2-yard line. CD was open there. Let's see. Yeah, he was trying to get that to CD, I think. He was open on like a 10-yard like crossing route. Brings up 3rd and 10. 38 seconds to go. The Cowboys need 7 here, in my opinion. I'm not satisfied with 3 if I'm the Cowboys, especially with the Eagles getting the ball to start. I mean, I don't know, but it's 3rd and 10. Here's Cooper Rush in shotgun. Drops back. Steps up. Throws. Oh, it got deflected by Bradbury. That's his second pass deflection on the night. A great play by James Bradbury. Almost got picked. Yeah, that was almost Cooper Rush's, 3rd pick of the game? I mean, yeah, Cooper Rush has looked awful tonight, man. Absolutely terrible. Oh, he had Gallup open. Nah, that was Gallup's fault because he didn't turn. No, because once he got to the end zone, like right on the goal line, if he turned around, he was wide open, but Gallup didn't turn around. He kept running. And so Cooper Rush ended up throwing it late. But in my opinion, that's on Gallup because he was open there, but he didn't turn around. But here's Maher, the kick. He got it up the middle. So it's 20-3. So Chase, y'all still got 29 seconds, and I believe you guys have 3 timeouts. The Eagles can try to go down and get a field goal here if they want, but I think they might be content with the 17-point lead, and they're getting the ball to start the second half. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. I don't know. It's only Sunday for the Aaron Rodgers thing, so we'll probably find more news on him. I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on that, but we'll find more news on him, later this week. And up until game time, closer to the game on Sunday. But I mean, if we get to play against Jordan Love, man, I can see our defense eating against them, man. So we might catch a break. We might get lucky, but we will see. But it would be great. It would be a gift not to have to play Aaron Rodgers next week. Because Aaron Rodgers is their whole team right now. I mean, it's the heart and soul of that team. He's carrying their offense. I mean, the only reason the Packers are really surviving with that awful receiver, with that bad receiving core, is because Rodgers is able to, work with them, and he's able to make them better. And Jordan Love with a crappy receiving core and a bunch of young receivers isn't gonna be able to do much, man. So if the Packers have Jordan Love, I can see them definitely relying My number one key to beating the Packers if Jordan Love starts next week is definitely stopping the run. Because if you can take away Aaron Jones and force Jordan Love to beat you, we could definitely win that game. But here's Jalen Hurts at the 25. Let's see what the Eagles do here. It's a handoff. Gainwell gets about 4. What are they going to do here? They're just going to run out the clock. All right. So we are about to go to halftime. The Eagles are up 20-3 at halftime. Let's go, Eagles. Which means this game is on pace to be a score of 40-6. I don't think that'll happen, but all right. He'll join back when it starts. All right, that's cool because I'm probably about to go get some water and go get a snack real quick. But I will be back. I'll be back in a minute, but yeah. All right, yo, I'm back. I believe Chase said he'll join back when the second half starts. Let me close my door real quick. All right. I got me some bread, stuff to eat, halftime grub. Um, let's see. All right, so yeah, so Chase will be back when the second half starts. So, um, I think a lot of people we still got like we still got like 3 or 4 people in here, but I think some people may have left since it's halftime, probably went to go get something to eat or maybe took a break to go do something. Um, but this chat will start kicking up when second half gets going. But apparently this Aaron Rodgers thumb injury, it's been going on actually since the end of the Giants game. Actually, I did not know that. I hadn't heard about that, but um, someone's I see a thing on the fantasy doctors, and some people were saying, should we be concerned about Aaron Rodgers' finger injury? I'm hoping we don't have to play against him next week. Even if we do, though, it's still a winnable game. Like Rodgers has not been anything special this year. I was showing the Lamar Jackson play again. Terrible throw, by the way. Terrible throw. Um, how many votes do we have on the poll? Let me see. 6 votes. 100% said Eagles. Damn. So everyone, man, everyone's going with the Eagles. Hold up. But I'm joining my boy. I just joined my boy Mark Holmes' stream, and I said Rush is so bad. Dude, hold on. Let's check out Rush's stats real quick. Someone in another stream that I just joined said Rush is like 5 of 16, 36 yards and 2 picks. I don't even think Carson Wentz really even played that bad, as bad as Cooper Rush is playing right now. I mean, obviously, Carson Wentz had like negative passing yards in the first half, but I mean, let's not act like 36 passing yards and 5 of 16 and 2 picks is any better. I mean, let's be real here. There's no way the Cowboys are coming back with Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush stinks. But yeah, we'll get some people back in here when the second half starts. But this stream, man, I want to thank y'all for blowing this thing up, man. We've had so many chats tonight. It's unbelievable. So thank y'all, man. I really appreciate it. All right, man. Do y'all think the Cowboys will come back and make this close at all, or nah? I think the Eagles are gonna be able to run away with this thing. Yep. All right. I'm still live right now. Yeah, I will in a minute. Love you. I say good night to my mom. But we'll be live for the rest of the game for sure. As we're an hour and 45 minutes in. I'm just here enjoying my bread. Let me get a few crumbs off this computer. All right. Wait, I didn't really get anything on the computer. It's good. But I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to get my camera back on here, man, because I don't know, the quality isn't that bad with the computer camera, but I feel like it'll definitely be better once I get the camera back on here. But yeah. But I've just been doing the live stream simple now. Like I'm not using Riverside anymore because I've just been pissed off at Riverside, for live streams. I still record my videos on Riverside. Um, because obviously, that I recorded and then uploaded to YouTube. But ever since that last stream I had like two different live streams going on. It was weird. Um, so yeah. I mean, I don't really think Riverside makes a difference at all. Um, like in my opinion, the mic sounds the same. On just going live from YouTube as going from Riverside. So yeah, the mic and the headphone. I mean, it's really the same thing. So I didn't really see a point in using Riverside anymore. For live streams. Um, I finished my bread. Put that back. All right. Let's see. But Chris, if you're in here, man, are you feeling good about the Packers game next week? Because I want to know what your thoughts are about the game. But I'm gonna go back and probably watch some film either tonight or tomorrow on the Packers. Just do like a film review. Um, I kind of just want to see how Rodgers look, man. But shoot, Rodgers is my fantasy quarterback. So if he's hurt, I'm gonna have to start Stafford. Chris says it all depends on about if A-Rod plays. Yeah, but in my opinion, even if A-Rod plays, like the game's still winnable because like even if he plays through it, like it's still gonna affect him. And the Cowboys receivers have not been good, and the Packers they're not playing good with Aaron Rodgers. So even if Rodgers plays, I still see this game as winnable. But obviously if Rodgers doesn't play, then that's really big for us and might save our season, if we're able to end up winning the game because of Rodgers not playing, but I don't know, man. We'll see. Chris is true. He hasn't been that good. Yeah, I agree. He really hasn't been that good. So I'm feeling okay about this game either way, but I'll definitely feel a lot better if A-Rod does not play. But we'll see. I mean, he even admitted that it affected him at least a little bit. I mean, it definitely affected his accuracy. That's what he said on some throws. But we're starting the second half. I think Chase is going to join back soon. He said he would join once the second half starts. But Eagles are getting the ball at their own 25. Here's Sanders or Boston Scott in the back. I'm not sure. Play action. Hurts rolls out right. Throws caught by Goddard. Gets tackled about the 40. And that's going to be a 15-yard gain to Dallas Goddard. And And that's going to bring up 1st and 10. Eagles at their own 40. I mean, they just have not been able to stop Hurts from rolling out. The key to stopping Hurts is you got to keep him in the pocket, but Cowboys have not been able to do that. So 1st and 10 at the 39 for the Eagles. The backfield, that's a run to Sanders for about a yard. Down to the 40. But in my opinion, if the Commanders can go like at least 2-2 the next 4 games, we still have a shot. But yeah, if we can win 2 out of the next 4, we still have a fighting chance. 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts. Fake handoff. Hurts rolls out right. He's getting a ton of pressure. He escapes and he throws it away. But that's great pressure by the Cowboys, but they weren't quite able to get to Hurts. Hurts' speed is crazy, but listen, if the Commanders can go, like, let's say they go 4-6, let's say the first 10 games, right, we're 4-6. We have the Texans and the Falcons. Those are 2 really winnable games and 2 games that we should probably win. And then we have a chance to get to 6-6 there. So I could see us getting to 500 later in the season, but we got to go at least 2-2. Here's Hurts. It tries to escape, and he's gonna be brought down. And so the Cowboys, Wilson made the tackle. I think it's gonna be ruled a sack because it was a 1-yard loss. So the Eagles got 1 first down, but the Cowboys got a stop. So the Cowboys gonna get the ball back. He was punting it away. Tolbert back. He's going to receive it at the 10. And he makes it to about the 21. A pretty good return, about 16 yards for Tolbert. And Cooper Rush comes back on the field. Cowboys will start at their own 21. Falcons aren't that easy. They beat the 49ers by 14. I agree, yeah. Falcons are not that easy to beat. But so that's a winnable game and a game that we might be favored to win. The Texans at least winnable. So if we can go 2-2 our next 4 games, right? You're sitting at 4-6. So let's say you beat like the Packers and the Colts, but lose to the Eagles and the Vikings. Then what are you at? Hold on, let me see. So then you're sitting at 4-6. You got the Texans on the road. You win that, you're 5-6, right? Then you can carry momentum. You're at home against the Falcons, against Mariota. And I know the Falcons haven't been that bad, but in my opinion, they're not that good of a football team. And then if you beat them, you're 6-6, and then you got the Giants back to back, and there's a bye week in between that. But that's gonna be a big 2 games, for the Commanders. And then, I mean, the 49ers, they're kind of beatable. The Browns are looking really bad right now. So, I mean, we still have winnable games on the schedule, but I don't know, man. I mean, we're 2-4. We're not sitting great right now. We're really not sitting good at all. But we still have a fighting chance. The season is still breathing. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we were 1-4, we weren't really breathing at all. We didn't really have a pulse. But I think, pulling out a really, even though it was really, really ugly, it was a terrible game by both teams. I think, squeaking out a win against the Bears kept our season breathing. Is how I like to call it. Connor going to be pissed about the Browns comment. Hey, I'm just keeping it real. And he's always making excuses like, oh, Myles Garrett's out. Myles Garrett played today. Denzel Ward's out. One player on your defense does not determine the whole game. I'm sorry. Especially a corner. Like, you're acting like a corner impacts every single play. Like, come on now, man. Like, Denzel Ward can't play offense. Myles Garrett can't play offense. Jacoby Brissett's terrible. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to tell you, man. Jacoby Brissett's awful. Yeah, like the Browns thought they were gonna, Jacoby Brissett was gonna be able to hold up for them until Deshaun gets back in. I don't think Deshaun's fixing the Browns. So I could see us beating the Browns too. Where's the Browns game? Is it at home? Let's see. The Browns game is at home, January 1st. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But Cowboys got the ball out there on 21. I'm just trying to keep it real. You lost 38-15 against Bailey Zappi. Like, I'm just keeping it real. The Browns are not good. Here's who's that? I'm just saying, like, the Browns are not a good football team, bro. I'm sorry. You can make an excuse that Denzel Ward was out. Is Denzel Ward playing quarterback? I don't think so. Jacoby Brissett's awful, and he's a corner. Like, he's not going to impact every single play. He's not the difference in a 23-point loss. But here's Cooper Rush rolling out to his left, completes it to Ferguson. Ferguson picks up the first down as the Cowboys are moving. Who you got in Super Bowl? I know it's early, but just want to know. I don't think it's that early. I think you can kind of tell. In the AFC, my favorite is the Bills, and in the NFC, there's really no clear dominant team, but it might be the Eagles. I don't know. I can't really. I think it's too early for the NFC, not for the AFC, because I think there is a clear favorite. NFC, there's really no clear favorite yet. But we'll see. As Pollard picks up 6 yards, so the Cowboys are moving here. But there's really no clear favorite in the NFC, at least of right now. But it's 2nd and 2. Oh, no, he picked up like 8 there. Pollard in the backfield. Chase says I'm not so confident. Wait, Chase, you not confident about this game? Because you guys are still going to win this game. Here's Pollard, picks up the first down, gets about 3. Nah, you should still be confident about this game. The Cowboys are not winning this game at all. I don't think so. Colin said the Burns and the Chiefs because Mahomes going to have a comeback few weeks. Chase says, offense was ugly and they kind of drive it. Yeah, well, y'all did get a completion and got it which was a nice, like 14-yard gain. That was really your only bad offensive drive. That was the Eagles and CJ Gardner Johnson got injured. Yeah, and y'all lost Lane Johnson. Yeah, but injuries are just part of the game, and you're gonna have a couple injuries every now and then. So it is what it is. Y'all are still gonna win this game, but I kind of want to see a little bit of a close game. I would like to see the Cowboys score here. That touchdown though, the touchdown like I called back, that one-handed catch by Noah Brown really could have created a spark for the Cowboys, but they called it incomplete and they ended up having to settle for 3. So it could be 27 right now instead of 23. And the Cowboys would have a chance to go down and make this a one-score game, but yeah. Chiefs ain't going to be anything against the Bills when they're healthy. The Chiefs were not healthy today. The Chiefs were kind of banged up today. I don't know. I feel like the Chiefs could beat the Bills. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a tight. Next time that play, it'll be tight. Cooper Rush rolls out, finds number 84 for a first down, gain of 11. Shay says, "Shoot, don't lose confidence. It's third quarter. Now, if the Cowboys get a touchdown, maybe you're getting nervous here. That arm was disgusting. All right, here's Pollard in the backfield at about the 47. Play action. Cooper Rush steps up. That's a nice. Oh, what a catch by Ferguson! The throw was a little high, but it's at the 25. So Cooper Rush is showing some flashes here. Chris says Bills were missing their entire secondary and still won. True, I agree, but their defense still looked pretty good, even with their secondary being out. But the Chiefs, I think we're missing some players too. I think, if they play each other in the postseason, it'll probably be at Buffalo if they see each other in the AFC Championship game because the Buffalo, they just beat the Chiefs, so they'll have the tiebreaker, and they're like 2 games up on the Chiefs now. Here's a handoff to Pollard. Pollard cuts back, and he gets a nice 5-yard gain to the 20. But I don't know. The Chiefs built like it. Next time if they play in like the divisional round or the AFC Championship game, will probably be in Buffalo. So that'll definitely help the Bills because they really haven't played the Chiefs in their house yet at Buffalo. So yeah, I mean that'll definitely help them. But I think that it's gonna be a really tight game in the AFC Championship game. Um, but we'll see. All right, it's 20-3. Cooper Rush. Cowboys at the Eagles 20. 2nd and 5. Looks like Zeke's in the backfield. Hand off to Zeke. Zeke makes a nice spin move and gets 7 yards. Great move by Zeke. Ball's at the Eagles 13. This is exactly what the Cowboys got to do if they want to get back in this game. They got to be able to run the football and get some play action going, man. As you've seen on this drive, this is Cowboys' best drive by far yet. Um, they've been able to run the football these past 2 drives. Zeke and Pollard have been getting going, and they've been able to have some success. And here's Zeke, a nice run up the middle. Zeke turns it up, and it's gonna be a touchdown. Wow! And the Cowboys are responding here. Zeke with a 13-yard touchdown. Okay. Dallas is trying to make it interesting as it's now 20-9. Extra point coming up. They're trying to make it 20-10. And that was a nice run by Zeke. Wow. Hits up the middle. So he's running right. He cut back up the middle. Then he went left and got the touchdown. That was a great angle that Zeke took right there for a TD. All right, here's Maher for the extra point. The kick is up. Kick is good. 20-10. Game is getting a little bit closer. Man, that's a great run by Zeke, though. It's the best run I've seen Zeke get in a while. Because Zeke hasn't really done much this year. Big run by Zeke, though. As it's now 20-10. Dallas looks good, but Eagles got to get a drive going to get some momentum back. Yeah. But Chris, what are your thoughts on William Jackson wanting out? I think that's big for us because we need to get him out of here. We need to trade him for a good draft pick or something. We gotta get something back from him. He doesn't have a whole lot of value, but William Jackson the third basically said that he wants a fresh start and like a new scheme and stuff. So we might be shipping William Jackson out of here by the trade deadline, which I think we need to do that. I just want to know your thoughts on William Jackson wanting out, though. Um, we got to get him out soon because if he wants out and we don't trade him, then he's gonna be mad. He'll probably, not really play that good for us, and he's not gonna. He was high value for being as bad as he is. Chris says he has high value for being as bad as he is. That's true because the big contract that we gave him because before we signed him, he was one of the best man corners in the game on the Bengals. So I mean, maybe teams will still believe in him, and in the right defensive scheme, they maybe think he can be solid. So yeah, maybe he still has decent value. We could probably get like a fourth for him. Maybe we could get a third or a second. I don't know about that. I think maybe a fourth or a fifth. I don't see us getting a second or a third. I think that's too high. But maybe we could try to get I don't know. But I don't think we should try to get a player for him because we're not gonna really get anyone that good for William Jackson. So I say we just try to get some picks. I think a lot of people might be out of here by the deadline. I mean, maybe not, but I mean, off season, I could see Kendall Fuller being out. Kendall Fuller will probably not be on this team next year. We'll probably get him out of here. We'll probably get William Jackson. We'll probably, rebuild most of the secondary. You got to keep a list of players that you want to be a part of your future, and anyone who's not on that list, you got to try to get out of here. I think we keep Cam Curl. Probably, maybe keep Bobby McCain. How would you feel if we move forward to safety? I think that'd be a good move. I don't know why we haven't done that yet because I think they're starting to understand Fuller's getting older and he's losing a step and he's really just getting he has not been able. That's where I think he will play best. Yeah, he definitely because he's not able to guard any quick receivers now. He's lost a step. He's gotten older now. He's not as good as he used to be. So I think the best move would be to move him at safety. Maybe put like Derek Forrest at corner. I don't know. Um, I really don't know. I guess we'll see though. All right. Yeah, I think we should probably try to move Fuller to safety. All right, 1st and 10. Eagles at their own 30. Looks like Boston Scott's in the backfield. I'm not sure, but here's Hurts. Takes a snap. Josh Bat throws. And it's deflected. A nice play by who deflected that? I think it was number 3. Who's number 3? Oh. Um uh Anthony Brown. So Anthony Brown broke the pass up there. 2nd and 10. Hurts arm. Chase says, "Oh no, Hurts arm. He must have hurt. Did he hurt it?" Here's Hurts. Drops back. Play action. Steps up the road. Oh, that almost got picked. Micah Parsons is getting in Goddard's face. Terrible read by Jalen Hurts. That's really his only bad read of the night. That's really the part where Hurts has grown. His decision making has been a lot better this year. Goddard was open for like a split second there, but Hurts made a late read. And Micah Parsons shows the flexing, gets in Goddard's face, man. I'll tell you what, if Parsons would have picked that off, Chase's offense is terrible. Oh, flag. That's a big break for the Eagles. Wait, what did they call? Unsportsmanlike conduct on Micah Parsons. I don't know if I like that call, man. Look, I understand he was getting up in Goddard's face. I understand that. But you gotta, that's part of football, man, is getting fired up, flexing on him. That's just an undisciplined play, though, by Micah Parsons. You gotta know the rules, and that's a killer penalty, though, for the Cowboys, man. Could have been 3rd and 10, but now Eagles get a fresh set of downs. As Sanders gets 3 yards, brings up 2nd and 7. I don't know. I want the Eagles to win this game. I do want the Cowboys to make it kind of close, but I don't agree with that penalty. And Mike McCarthy is heated right now. He does not look happy. Chris says you can't do that though. You can't get up in his face after one good play. Michael Parsons has been playing pretty solid tonight. Michael Parsons hasn't been playing as good as he usually is, but he's still making some impact plays. Yeah, you can't really get up in his face. I get where you're at, but the Cowboys need a spark, and I think he was just trying to create a spark for them. He's trying to get the team fired up. But Jalen Hurts just got pressured there. Pass was incomplete. The Cowboys might get a stop here anyways, though. Chase says Micah Parsons has always had anger issues. Yeah, like that ass he has. Yeah. Wait. All right, 3rd and 7. Here's Hurts in shotgun. One receiver, 2 receivers to the left, 2 at the right. Here's Hurts. Hurts takes the snap, drops back. Oh, they got to him. So the Micah Parsons penalty really doesn't end up mattering because they're basically at the same yard line as they were when Micah Parsons broke the pass up, and they end up getting a sack. So the penalty doesn't end up hurting them. That's great pressure there by the Cowboys D line. So the Cowboys, their defense is still showing some flashes, but it hasn't been nearly as good tonight as it usually is. But that's still some great pressure right there. The Cowboys getting the ball back, man. And if the Cowboys can at least get 3 here. Here's Tolbert. A return. Oh, that's not Tolbert. Oh my God, what a return to the 37. And he could have gotten more yards if he didn't trip up. That was Turbin. My bad. Parsons getting pressure almost every time. Play Eagles should double him. Yeah, I think you got to start doubling Parsons. But then that leaves one-on-one for like a guy like DeMarcus Lawrence. Oh, they're gonna get Number one on the Cowboys for blocking the back here, so that's gonna come back. Holding on the receiving team, holding on the Cowboys, so that's gonna bring the ball back to like 27. Damn, that would have been good starting field position for the Cowboys. I would have so the Cowboys low key kind of coming back. Chase says I'm actually worried. It might be time to start worrying right now. If the Cowboys score here, I would be nervous. But everyone's saying we're gonna win. Yeah, Cowboys might surprise some people and maybe come back in this game. Um, but I think if you get a stop here, you're fine. Chris says I know, but Parsons is getting pressure every single play. He does that to every team, man. You can't really stop that. I'm gonna be honest. Doubling him doesn't really do much, man. He's just you gotta be able to contain him. You're not gonna be able to stop him though. Double teaming him is not gonna shut him down. Um, but I mean you can try doubling him. I don't really know how that'll work out though. Um It looks like the ball's gonna be pushed back to like the 8 here, or at least on the play by play. It looks like it'll be like that. Damn. Yeah, I mean everyone on Twitter's been saying the Eagles are gonna win. But I don't know. Zach Berman tweeted 2 ugly drives to open the second half of the Eagles. Yeah, not a good start to the second half for the Eagles. Cowboys Pastors has been getting hurt. Lane Johnson isn't the only reason, but Eagles. Yeah, I mean, I think not having what Chris says when he has been doubled, he has been stopped. I guess, but I don't know. I, I guess you can try to double him. I don't know. I'm not the defensive coordinator. It's not really my decision, but we'll see what they do. Um, but the Eagles not having Lane Johnson, I think it's hurting them right now. Because I don't think their offensive line has been the same without him. Because Micah Parsons, that Cowboys D line has been getting the hurts this second half. So Cowboys are making this thing interesting, man. It's 20-10. The Cowboys gotten the ball back after a great touchdown drive and a great stop for them after the Micah Parsons. I mean, the Cowboys were able to hold up, and credit to the Cowboys for not letting that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty get to them. But here's Cooper Rush drops back, way overthrown. He overthrows CD. Chris says, I mean, you gotta do something to try to stop him. I agree with you. I'm not trying to disagree with you. You gotta try to do something to contain him and keep him from taking over this game, but I'm not sure what they're gonna try to do. All right. 2nd and 10. The Eagles have another injury. Number 23 in the secondary was injured. Got injured a few plays ago. But here's 2nd and 10. The Cowboys at their own 7 here. Cooper Rush takes the snap. Hand off to Zeke. And Zeke gets a nice gain. They're going to push him forward and gets about 7. Cowboys haven't been able to run the ball. I'm telling you, man. If the Cowboys can keep running the ball how they've been running it in the second half so far, this game's going to be close. Chase is not feeling good right now. 3rd and 2. Cowboys going up tempo. 3rd and 2. Zeke in the backfield. Zeke gets the first and more. He's going to get about 6. Chase is mad because the Eagles cannot make a tackle. What are Cooper Rush's stats now? Are they like any better? I mean, he had a decent last drive. 8 of 20. That's still pretty bad, but it is what it is. All right, here we go. 20. Cowboys at their own 21. Here's Cooper Rush. Zeke in the backfield. Rush takes the snap, drops back to pass, throws, and it's caught. Gallup tried to get up, but I think he was touched after he caught the ball. So that brings up 2nd and 2. Now I think he run the ball here. Chase says, knew we were going to choke. Y'all aren't going to choke. The Cowboys just got y'all just got to stop the Cowboys' momentum. but we'll see. Here's second and 1. Here's Zeke in the backfield. What is it? 5 minutes to go in the third. Here's Rush. Snaps it. Play action. And hey, terrible pass by Rush. All right, third and 1. You got to run the ball here. You got to give it to Zeke and let him get those tough yards for you. Rush is 9 of 21 for 86 yards and 2 interceptions. Zeke is averaging 6 yards a carry and has a TD. Both Pollard and Zeke are having pretty good nights so far. Third and 1. Eagles get one big play and the game will be a blowout. I don't know, Chris. I think Cooper Rush got all his bad plays out of his system in the first half. I think Cooper Rush is playing better. He's starting to settle in a little bit. They hand it to Zeke and he gets the first. Good run by Zeke. Man, he is running all over the Eagles right now. It's about 6 or 7, and Zeke has 9 carries for 55 yards. Wait, hold on. Maybe. Hold on. Zeke has 9 carries for 55 yards, 6.1 yards a carry, and a TD, and like a 12-yard TD run. So Zeke has been great tonight for the Cowboys. Pollard has been good too. 9 carries, 40 yards, 4.4 yards of carries. They give it to Pollard. Pollard's going to get about 2. But Pollard has 9 carries for 40 yards, averaging 4.4 yards a carry. So the Cowboys have been able to run the ball. They have. And if the Cowboys can get at least 3 here, man, they're right back in this game. Eagles will go by a lot Chris says Eagles will go up by a lot if they get some momentum. Wow. Collins says, wow. Chase says we always suck in the second half. Yeah, y'all have not been good in the second half. Even against us. I know y'all, we're just trying to run out the clock and stuff, but y'all didn't even score in the second half. That's a good throw by Cooper Rush right over the linebacker to CD for about 15 yards, but there's been a lot of games where the Eagles have not scored in the second half. Like against the Vikings, they didn't score. They just stayed at 24 points, didn't score in the second half. Against us, they didn't score in the second half. Eagles have not been a good second half team this year. And I think, that might hurt them in some games, but I think y'all will be all right. But the Cowboys are moving, man. If they can get at least a field goal here, that's big. Here's Pod in the backfield. Cowboys are at about midfield. Chase says Eagles have 6 yards this half. Damn, that's not good. Midfield. It's a handoff to Pollard. Pollard gets about 4. If you can get like 4 yards of carry, man, that's all you need. So the Cowboys they're really just playing smash mouth football right now. Hurts hasn't really been great tonight. I mean, he's 12 of 22. That's what Carson Wentz was against the Bears. He's 12 of 22, 125 yards and a TD. What is he rushing? And rushing, he hasn't done much. Cooper Rush steps up, caught Noah Brown. It's a gain of about 13. Chris said that's going to hurt them in the playoffs. Yeah, that's why, some people think the Eagles, might not go that far in the playoffs as people think. If you suck in the second half, you can't win a Super Bowl. I agree. Yeah, because, if teams just keep it close with the Eagles in the first half, then they can, break away in the second half against the Eagles. So the Eagles got to be better at second half adjustments, but it's 1st and 10. Oh, that's a nice jet sweep to CD, but the Eagles read it well. It's a good tackle. CD maybe got a yard there. But, the Eagles have not been good. I mean, the Eagles might go another game without scoring in the second half. I mean, the third quarter, they're going to go, they're not going to score in this third quarter here. So, yeah. Cowboys are doing a good job managing the clock and keeping the Eagles off the field, though. But, 2nd down and 9. Here's Cooper Rush. Minute and 30 to go in the third quarter. Rush takes the snap, drops back, throws, caught by CD, and he gets around him. 1st down and out of bounds for CD. It is not looking good for the Eagles right now. There is a flag. It's a flag. Who's this on here? Let's see. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Oh, they're gonna get blocked in the back. Oh, no foul for a block in the back. So the Cowboys' first down is gonna stand. That's big. That I think that should have been a block in the back, but I don't know. Is that clean? I don't know. Chase, what do you think about that? Do you think that was a good no call or nah? That was a block in the back. Should have been a flag, but Chase's challenge. I don't think you can challenge blocking the back. I don't think you can. Maybe you can. I don't know. Chris says that's obvious. Can't challenge it. Can't do anything about it now. Play's over. 1st and 10. Cowboys already at the Eagles 20. It's a handoff. Zeke gonna get about a yard and a half. Um, Chris says that's such a bad call. Yeah, that's a really bad call. I don't know though. If like Chase, man, if the Cowboys get a touchdown here, it's 20-17. Your offense is 6 yards this whole half. You're feeling some pressure, man. Chase says, I hate this team. Hey, man, y'all are 5-0. I would take 5-0 any day of the week. I've never seen this team start out 5-0 in my life, man. So you're 5-0. You got a 10-point lead. Y'all gotta hold them to 3 here. If you hold them to 3, then you'll probably get some momentum back here. But here's Rush. Drops back. Pressure. Throws. There's a flag on a field. It's overthrown. Chase says, but we going to be 3rd in the division. Y'all aren't going to lose. Well, I mean, if you lose, then yeah, the Giants and the Cowboys would be 5-1, but still. What's the flag here? It looks like holding against the Cowboys. What's the flag? Illegal motion on the Cowboys. But dude, 3rd in the division at 5-1. I'll take that any day. Nah, I don't think you decline that. Well, what is it? A 5-yard penalty? 2nd and 14 versus 3rd and 9. I would rather have 2nd and 14 because I don't know though. You give them another play. Don't really know. But here's Cooper Rush. That's a bad snap. Hand it off. Zeke gets 12 yards. Big run by Zeke as it was a low snap, so Cooper Rush had no choice but to hand it off. It's gonna take it into the 4th quarter. Throw them 4s up, baby. We're in for a good 4th quarter, bro. The Giants going to go on a losing streak. They're gonna finish like 7-10. Yeah, I agree with you. I think that the Giants is kind of a fluke right now. Look, they're a pretty good football team, but their roster, they have like practice squad, wide receivers. I don't know, man. Lamar Jackson really just, if we're gonna be honest, they were up 20-10. Jackson made a boneheaded decision to throw a pick and really just give the Giants a game. And Cowboys probably the only competition for the Eagles. Yeah. And I don't even know if the Cowboys are that much of a competition. I mean, if the Eagles win tonight, they're basically 3 games up on the Cowboys because they'll be 6-0. The Cowboys will be 4-2, so they'll be 2 games up for record wise. But then if you beat them, obviously got the tiebreaker, so really they're 3 games up if the Eagles win this game. So yeah. I really don't think there's any competition for the Eagles though. Maybe if the Cowboys win this game, then they definitely are. But I hope the Cowboys don't come back and win this game, bro. I swear to God. I swear to God, bro. I mean, this game is not over by any stretch of the imagination. The Cowboys are at least guaranteed. They're at least guaranteed a chip shot. At worst, the Cowboys will be down 7 with 15 minutes to go here, and they'll have a chip shot field goal attempt. Bro, but the Eagles are just not a good second half team, man. This is gonna haunt them later in the season. Um, that's the Eagles' biggest weakness, though, is the second half. They're just not able to score in the second half, man. They just kind of get figured out, but and their defense has been saving them in the second half because in that Vikings game, the Vikings were driving like they got in the red zone like 3 times, and the Eagles got 3 picks, but their offense has not been good in the second half. Chase says we don't make adjustments. All right, 3rd and 2. This is a big play right here. Here's Cooper Rush. I think they got Zeke in the backfield. Zeke motions. Cooper Rush. Oh, he's gonna get sacked. No, he steps up and makes a big throw to Ferguson. There's a flag though. Oh, I don't know. This might be on the Eagles. Chris says Commanders don't make adjustments either. Yeah, but we're not good in the first half either. So it's on the Eagles. Yeah, I think it's on the Eagles. It's in the secondary, so this should be on the Eagles. Could be a push off though. I don't know. 3rd and 2. Let's see. Leo contact. Colin says Commanders play too stiff. The Commanders have one game plan. If that falls apart, they lose. Yeah, I agree. Um, I'm trying to think of games where we haven't made adjustments. Like Cowboys game, terrible adjustments in the second half. We were down 12-7 in the first half, and they ended up winning 25-10. Yeah, that was a terrible game of adjustments. Um, Cooper Rush throws Ferguson touchdown Cowboys. And this thing is a 4-point game. It's 20-16. And if the extra point is good, the Cowboys are only down a field goal. Chase is saying 5-1. Chris says we don't have any creative plays in the offense. I'm not. I think we have like the jet sweep plays. The Terry and the Bears game were really good. Sometimes, at times, we have creative plays, but it's not consistent enough. And Scott Turner never makes adjustments. There was like one good drive in the Bears game where we had like a nice fake handoff, a pitch. We were getting Terry involved in the screen game, the jet sweeps. But I agree, we don't have like a good signature play. As the kick is good, and it's 20-17. Eagles are only up by 3. Uh, 14 unanswered for Dallas. Wow. Give it. Chase says, give it to Quez. We duck. Y'all gotta get the run game going, man. Y'all gotta, get back to managing the clock. Chris says we don't have a creative offense. We don't know how to use Gibson, who was a top 20 running. And we also have Robinson, who's also probably top 20. But top 20 is not that good. I think Gibson's better than top 20. I think he's like top 15, maybe, arguably. I think Robinson's the best running back on our team. I think we actually did a pretty good job of running the ball in the second half. We were really bad in the first half running the ball, but I agree. Scott Turner is one of the worst offense coordinators in the league, no doubt. We're gonna have to get rid of him after this season. But Chris, man, if Aaron Rodgers is out for that game next week, that is big for us. If our defense, the way we've been playing, we get to go up and face Jordan Love, that's huge for us because our D line has been they've been great these past few games. Chris says we have 2 running backs, but we run with 1 instead of 2. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I feel like the carries are deep. We did go away from Gibson a lot in that Bears game. Well, let me check the carries. Let me check the stats. Brian Robinson got 17 carries and Gibson got 5. And Gibson was way more efficient than Robinson. Gibson averaged 7 yards per carry and Robinson averaged 3.5. Gibson had 5 carries for 35 yards. B-Rob had 17 carries for 60 yards. Yeah, I don't understand that. Gibson was way more efficient in that game. It's Chris, I agree with you, man. It's frustrating that the way we're utilizing Gibson. Chris says, for real, Scott Turner isn't creative at all, and he runs the same offense every game. I agree. His adjustments are terrible, and we spended like a couple, like 2-3 years defending this man, saying, "Oh, Scott Turner hasn't had a quarterback." It's really not the quarterback. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Scott Turner just can't make adjustments in the second half. He runs the same offense that is good for maybe a drive or two, but then after that, people just figure his shit out, and then we're stagnant on offense. We can't move the ball after a couple drives because Scott Turner doesn't know how to switch things up and make adjustments. Um, Chris says Gibson deserves 12 carries and Robinson deserves like 15. Yeah, I agree. It should be way more evened out because look at what the Cowboys are doing. You see how they use Zeke and Pollard? Like, you see how the Cowboys are using Zeke and Pollard? They give them an even amount of carries. Like, let me check the Cowboys and the Eagles. Like, let me check how many carries Pollard and Zeke have gotten. Like, it's a pretty even amount. Zeke has gotten 11 and Pollard's gotten 11. That is how you have to utilize your two running backs. Like, it's a gift to have two talented running backs, man. It really is. Exactly. Put Gibson in a McKissick role. Yeah, exactly. And you can give McKissick a few carries, every now and then. Um, but Chris, the thing is, I think their plan was when Brian Robinson comes back, he's gonna be our RB1, and we're really gonna use Gibson and McKissick as more of like receiving threats, since that was Gibson's main position. And to Scott Turner's defense, Gibson has had really bad fumbling issues, so I think that's why they don't trust him with a lot of carries because Gibson's not a full-time back. So I think Robinson should get, at least a decent amount of more carries than Gibson. But there's no reason Robinson should have 12 more carries than Gibson. I think that's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, we got to be way better at utilizing both of our running backs. But I got to get back to calling this game, man, because this thing's getting close. 13 and a half minutes left, second and 5. Eagles at their own 43. Here's Hurts in shotgun. Two receivers to the right. Hurts hands it off. Sanders goes nowhere. Maybe gets a yard. Gibson should play in the slot. We should have him play in the backfoot at the same time as Brian Robinson. Yeah, I mean, they did that a few times. There's some times where they came out against the Titans. They did that a little bit where they had B Rob and Gibson in the backfield sometimes. But yeah, they got to do more of that, and maybe they can do some like fakes and stuff like that. So Scott Turner's got to get way more creative. Third down and 4. If the Cowboys get off the field here, man, that's big. And Chase says it's third down and we can't get a stop. Yeah, third and 4. Here's Hurts. This is a big play right here in this game. If the Eagles get a first down here, that can switch momentum. Here's Hurts. He's gonna get the first down. He's gonna run for it. Great play by Jalen Hurts to step up in the pocket. He saw the play breaking down, and he ran right up the middle for a first down for the Eagles. The one time we did it against the Bears, we got 20 yards. Yeah, I agree. And Chris, the play that pissed me off the most is it was 3rd and 2 at like the 45, right? And Brian Robinson's on a roll. He's running really good. And instead, we run like a play action, and then Carson tries to make a play, and then he goes down, gets sacked for like a yard. And I was so pissed off. I'm like, do you not trust Brian Robinson to get you 2 yards? Like, it's so frustrating, man. But Boston Scott takes the pitch, gets 5 yards, but that was the most frustrating play of the game for me. That pissed me off the most. But I think the Eagles are starting to get a little bit of momentum back. But if the Cowboys can hold the Eagles to 3 here, then they definitely still got a shot. And the Eagles aren't in field goal range yet. They're at like the 45. But here's Sanders in the backfield. It's second and about 5, 4.5 maybe. Second and 5. Here's Hurts, pitches it, and Sanders gets maybe a yard as he's forced out of bounds. Chris says, yeah, bro, that's why I was pissed in the Titans game. Trust your power back. That's what I'm saying. When we had 20 seconds left, look, I know we had no timeouts, and that was Ron Rivera's fault that we were in that situation because, he threw the challenge flag and lost us a timeout. But do not trust your power back that you drafted in the third round? A Bama running back who's huge. Do not trust him to get you 2 yards to win the game. And even if he gets tackled, we can hustle back to the line, spike it, and we still have 2 more plays. Just boneheaded shit like that Scott Turner does, man. Handoff, and Gainwell gets the first on 3rd and 4. Interesting play call by the Eagles there. They ran like an inside zone, and they get the first. Yeah, the Titans. Yeah, I was pissed off in the Titans game, man. Dude, that was the most painful loss I've seen the Commanders lose in a while, man. Like, that's the worst I felt about a Commanders loss in so long. Like, because like when so that he can get you little games when you need them. Little gains, yeah, exactly. Brian Robinson's a guy that can get you that those tough gritty yards for you. All right, Gainwell gets 6 yards. The Eagles are moving here. They're starting to get more momentum. If I'm the Eagles, man, I'm chewing as much clock as I can. I'm trying to get 7. And if you get a touchdown here and you only give the Cowboys like 7 minutes or so, this game might be pretty much over. But let me focus on this game. What is it? Second and come on. 2nd and 4. Hurts. That's a nice play. And he gets does he get the first? Dang, Eagles got a drive going. Yeah, the Eagles are driving, man. Are they going to give the Eagles the first? Oh, they're going to spot it a yard short. That's big. All right, so it's 3rd and 1. Chase's terrible spot. Yeah, I thought Hurts was. Oh, they're doing the same formation sneak. I think they stuffed him. No, he got pushed forward for a first down. The Eagles get the first down anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, the Eagles got it. All right, well, the Cowboys got to hold up here. They got to hold him to 3. Because if the Eagles get a touchdown here, they're probably gonna get a touchdown with like 6 minutes left. And if the Cowboys go down by 10 with 6 minutes left, it's gonna be tough to come back from them. All right, 1st and 10 at the 29. Here's a handoff to Sanders. Doesn't get much. Good run D. Eagles versus refs, bro. The refs selling. Yeah, the refs have not been good on really either side. I mean, but yeah. All right, let's go Eagles. Come on. 2nd and 9. Jerry Jones probably paid off the refs. That's why they always get calls. Yeah. Here's Hurts. Drops back. Throw. That's a nice throw. A.J. Brown. Spin move. First down. A.J.'s cutting it upfield. A.J. down to the 6-yard line. And finally, the Eagles are getting something going. A.J. Brown's getting it fired up. F the Cowboys, man. The Cowboys can have one of these. I'm not going to stick it up. A.J. Brown absolutely puts Anthony Brown on the brakes. Chris says AJ is him. He is, man. He's great receiver, man. All right, Eagles at the Cowboys 7. Handoff. No. Play action. Touchdown, Devontae Smith. Smitty with a TD. And finally, the Eagles score in the second half, man. There's a flag in the end zone. Let's see. Eagles doing a nice celebration. What'd they call? Oh, I think Diggs took his helmet off. Wait, let's see. Hold on. That's a great play call. Fake run to Sanders. Chris says flag. I think it's on the Cowboys. It's on Diggs. It's on. He slammed his helmet and he was pissed, bro. Bro, Diggs has got anger issues, bro. Bro, Chase, you were right, man. Diggs and Parsons, bro. Them boys got some serious issues, bro. They need to go see a therapist for real. Oh my god, bro. Diggs was so pit. But that's just a stupid ass play, bro. Like, why are you slamming your helmet? Like, stupid play, bro. Mm. Oh. Trevon got anger issues. Whole team has anger issues. Yep. Oh, Eagles are going for two. Wait, are that the one? Oh, they're at the one because the unsportsman. Oh, they're going for the two because the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. But they stuff them. Bad decision, in my opinion, by the Eagles. Chris says for real, Jerry Jones probably going to pay for therapy too. Yeah, Jerry Jones, man, he got billions. You know, he's like, I'm. This is a big game for my team. You know, I'm gonna go to Philly. I'm gonna spend a good $1,000 on this game. I'm gonna give the refs a good 2,000. Give them some racks. Give them a raise. For them to win us this game. Jerry can't afford it because the whole team got anger issues. Jerry probably decided to put about five. He probably gave about 5 grand to the refs. Chase said even the fans got anger issues. Yeah, whole team. Chase says Miss Shia lessons needed and needed SE. Uh, but bro, if I'm gonna wait, we got 14% in here saying the Cowboys are gonna win. Chase, did you switch your vote to the Cowboys? I don't think I can see, but someone said the Cowboys gonna win. Chris says, bro, Jerry Jones pays so much for the team. He paid 100 million for their scoreboard. Chase says no. Okay, I don't know. Someone picked the Cowboys to win. Someone in here, but bro, if I'm gonna go to another Commanders game, I might want to go to the Cowboys, the Commanders Cowboys Week 18 game. If it means anything, we'll have to see. But if we're eliminated by then probably not. Just trying to look at games to go to. Cause bro, I wanted to go to the Eagles game so bad, and we got smacked, bro. Cause I actually thought that was gonna be an evenly matched game, but it was nowhere near that. Maybe the Browns Commanders looks like a good game, but that's on New Year's Eve. I mean, that's on New Year's Day. So we play the Giants at home December 18th. Falcons at home. Vikings at home. Some good games to go to. The Giants gonna be a good game. Yeah. Yeah, December 18th. Maybe. Might go to that game. Probably not though. Uh honestly though, I did I got tickets to the Commanders Eagles game. Chases might be cold. I mean, I've been to freezing games before. The last December game, Chris said low key we can win the next 6 games are all winnable. I disagree with that. Vikings and Eagles is not winnable. Packers Colts is winnable and Falcons Texans is winnable. I'd say the next 4 out of 6 games are winnable. But I don't think the Vikings or the Eagles is winnable. Maybe the Vikings, but I don't know. Uh, all right. Here's Cooper Rush in shotgun at the 25. Rush takes the snap, drops back to throw, completes it to Ferguson. Ferguson gonna get about 2. Cowboys gotta score quick here. Um, but I mean, last year I got my Christmas present was going to the Commanders Eagles game last year because me, Chase, and Ben went to the game last year. That was a really good game. It was 20-16 we lost, but um I got tickets to that game for Christmas last year, so maybe I can get an early Christmas present and go to that game. And we can beat the Vikings. They beat the Bears by 3. Zeke gets a good run for about 13. Chris says, and we can beat the Vikings. They beat the Bears by 3. That's true, but and they beat a really bad Dolphins team. Or the Dolphins aren't bad, but they don't have a quarterback right now. So anyone they play, it's basically a free win because they have what? Did they even have Teddy B today? Or maybe they did, but they don't even have Tua right now. So I mean, I don't. The Vikings are beatable. I would say that, but I don't know if we can beat them. All right, here's Zeke. That's a nice pitch. He gets around. Gets about 2. Oh, Skylar Thompson. Oh, they didn't have Teddy Bridgewater. Damn, so even worse. Yeah, I mean, Chris is probably not, but maybe. Yeah, we'll have to see. Um, I mean, it's gonna be at home. I think that's gonna be a blackout game at home. So I think all the fans, I guess, are supposed to wear black, and we're gonna be in our all black uniforms. Um, but yeah. All right, 2nd and 8. Cowboys at their own 40. 5:30 left to go. They gotta hurry up here, man. They gotta score pretty quick. All right, play action. Cooper Rush steps up. That's a nice throw. It got picked. Intercepted by Epps. That's Cooper Rush's 3rd pick of the night. And I think that's gonna do it, man. 5 minutes. Oh wait, no, that's Gardner Johnson. My bad. I think that's Gardner Johnson, right? Yeah, CJ Gardner Johnson. Yeah. Marcus Epps is 22. My bad. I mean, Cooper Rush, I mean, like, he kind of had to force that. He was getting pressured, and he kind of just had to throw that. Cooper Rush is terrible, bro. He's awful. I mean, he had a little bit of a better second half, but not really, bro. Not really. How did he catch that? He has a dislocated wrist. Yeah, I don't know. CJ Gardner Johnson is really good though. But it's Cooper Rush's 3rd pick of the night, man. Cooper Rush is terrible, awful. They need to get Dak back in here, man. I think Dak probably will be. Dak was questionable for this game, so he'll probably be back next week. The Cowboys are gonna be fine. Um, and they played the Eagles pretty tough tonight. They made it 20-17 with 14 minutes left. But the Eagles got a touchdown with AJ Brown, or was it? No, Devontae Smith. My bad. They got a touchdown to Devontae Smith. I mean, there's still 5 minutes here. I think the Cowboys do have 3 timeouts, but I don't think they're not going to be able to score. It's a 2-possession game. They're not going to be able to score 2 times in 5 minutes. Um, and they're not going to be able to stop the Eagles' running game here. So this game is most likely over. Not quite over, but most likely over. But I'll have to see if I'm going to any more Commanders games this year, bro. I'll probably, I mean, maybe go to one more. We'll see. It's gonna depend on how they do the next few games. Because if they're like out of playoff contention, I'm not gonna go. Dude, CD was wide open, but I mean, Cooper was getting pressured, so I guess he couldn't. Oh, he's wide open. I think Bradbury fell down. Jerry Jones paid more for a scoreboard than the highest player's contract in the NFC East. Dude, Cooper Rush has no arm strength, bro. CeeDee Lamb was butt naked, bro. He was wide open. That could have been a touchdown. Instead, the Eagles take over at their own 47. 5 of. Oh, what a run. It looked like he was going to get stuff, but then he got like 7 or 8 yards. Yeah, Cooper Rush has no arm. Chase said it's because he's white. Uh, all right, well, it's like 2nd and 3 here. Um, 2nd and 1. They're gonna do a QB sneak again. Yeah, this game's over. This game's done with. I'm gonna stay on. Oh, there's a flag, but I'm gonna stay on here for the rest of the game, no matter what happens. But this game looks like it's about to be over. I don't know. Is it a false start or is it? I think it's offsides. What's the flag? Yep, called it offsides on the Cowboys. Well, that's pretty much over. That's a first down for the Eagles. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much over. That's like the 3rd time the Eagles have lined up in that like QB kneel formation where AJ Brown's on the left. They got like Sanders or whatever on the right. Eagles got the ball to Cowboys 39. Here's Hurts, takes a snap. Oh no, Hurts keeps it. Hurts is gonna get about 6. He could have had the first, but he went down. But that's low-key a smart play because he wants to stay in bounds to keep the clock moving. The Cowboys aren't gonna take a timeout yet. I mean, Cooper Rush was getting pressured on that play, so that was not an easy throw, but he has to see that earlier. That's a bad read by Cooper. Yeah, Cooper got hit. Yeah. So that was a tough throw, but I mean, he should have like threw it away. 2nd and 5. Eagles got the ball at the Cowboys 34. Clock is ticking down. They're gonna give it to Sanders. He gets met. Chris says Eagles might go undefeated. They don't got a tough schedule at all. I think their hardest games are against teams in the NFCs. I agree. Um, I was gonna say this earlier, but I didn't want to be too crazy. I didn't want to, go, you know, insane. But the Eagles have a legit shot to go undefeated. Um, their hardest game is the Green Bay Packers on the schedule. Outside of the NFC East, their hardest game is a 3-3 Green Bay Packers. And the Packers look like trash right now. So I mean, but the Eagles will probably lose. Like, let's face it, they'll probably get upset. It's any good. Damn. Oh, there's a fumble. Did the Cowboys get it? Kelsey fell on it. Damn. All right, well, Cowboys are gonna take a timeout. Cowboys do have 2 timeouts here. Close one. Yeah, that would have been a big turnover for the Cowboys. So this one's not over yet. It's not over yet. The Cowboys still have 1 or 2 timeouts left. But like, let's face it, I mean, upsets happen. The Eagles are gonna lose a game. At least I think so. I think they'll probably lose a game. But there's gonna be an upset every now and then. I mean, I could see them maybe losing to like the Colts. Probably not though. I don't know. They might lose. Maybe the Giants will beat them. Honestly, I don't know. Chris says the Eagles trying to lose this game. I don't know if they're trying to lose this game. That's just a really bad snap. Uh, I mean, they definitely did try to give it to the Cowboys in the second half. Chris says, "Oh hell nah." What do you mean? Oh, punt. Chris says the Colts the Colts so ass. I mean, yeah, the Colts are not good. I mean, they were really bad on that Thursday night game. I mean, if yeah, they probably won't. I'm saying like upsets. Like I'm not saying the Colts are a better team. I mean, the Colts are 3-2-1, but they're not good. But I'm just saying, like I feel like the Colts have a chance to upset them. I think that the Packers might beat them. Where's the Packers game? It's at Philly. I don't know. I think the Packers is probably the toughest game. The Packers aren't even good. They're 3-3. That's gonna be a what, Monday or Sunday night game? Yeah, that's gonna be a Sunday night game. Here's Russ, steps up, incomplete, almost picked off by 57. Play good twice. Chris says they have played good. Yeah, I'm not saying the Colts are a good team. They probably won't be the Eagles. I but I think the Packers might. If the Packers figures stuff out, you know, we'll see though. I think this game is pretty much over. Though the Cowboys are pinned deep, it's gonna be really hard for them to be able to get downfield. Here's Cooper Rush and shotgun. Takes a snap, jocks back, throws. Oh, he caught that. I thought that got picked. I thought that was about to be Cooper Rush's fourth pick, but Cowboys got to hurry up to the line here. Yeah, I know. I thought that was a pick. Cooper Rush he was that close to having 4 interceptions. All right, Cowboys got to hurry up here. Rush sets up, takes a snap. He's getting pressure. Oh my God, he got hit. It's going to be incomplete. 2:04 remaining. At least that does stop the clock for the Cowboys. Chase says Matty Ice. Chris says Matty Ice Cold. Yeah, Matt. Actually, but Matt, bro, you know there's a crazy stat today. Matt Ryan threw the ball like 58 times today, and they didn't have Jonathan Taylor, so that was why. But Matt Ryan was 42 of 58, 389 yards and 3 TDs today. I don't know, man. Yeah, the Colts won. They beat the Jaguars by 7, 34-27. 2nd and 10. Rush throws. It's a nice play designed to CD. CD gets about 9 and gets out of bounds. Actually, it doesn't even matter that he got out of bounds because it's 2-minute warning anyways, but that's a pretty nice gain. The Cowboys need to at least get a field goal here. How many timeouts do the Cowboys have? Do they have 2? I don't know how many timeouts they got. Chase, how many timeouts do the Cowboys got? Because if they have 2, then they still got a shot. Cowboys have 2. Okay, so they still got a shot. I mean, obviously it would help if they had 3, but 2's not bad. They might not have to onside kick. Maybe honestly, if you get in field goal range here within the next 20 seconds, you just kick a field goal and save time. I don't know. Probably not. I don't think you do that, but I don't know. Maybe you do. But the Cowboys fought. This would have been, a better game if this would have been a really good game if Dak was playing, but yeah. But hey man, I'm definitely gonna look more into that Aaron Rodgers injury, man, because that's big, man, because that could potentially save our season if Aaron Rodgers is out. Because I'm telling you, we could get to 4-4. Um, they have, Chris says they have to go for the onside kick. If they score quick, they still have 2. Like, let's say they score in the next like 30 seconds. Actually, yeah, I think they probably got an onside no matter what. Bro, but it's just like onside kicks they're like a 1% chance of happening, man. So unless you can score quickly, I think it's pretty much over. But I don't know. But I mean, next 2 games, Packers and Colts for the Commanders. I mean, winnable games. It would be nice to be 4-4 and then play the Vikings at home, have momentum. But This team isn't gonna do that. I need to stop expecting this team to do stuff. But we'll see. But in my opinion, after these next 4 games, if you're 4-6, you still got you still got a chance for sure because you can beat the Texans, you can beat the Falcons, and then you got the 2 Giants games. So I know the Giants are 5-1, but I think they're a beatable team. I think they're gonna go on a huge losing streak pretty soon. All right. Well, here are the Cowboys, 3rd and 3 at their own 30. Rush drops back. That's a nice check down to Zeke. Gets the first and gets out of bounds. Chris says if we can get to 5-5 and then win against the Falcons and Texans, we might have a chance at the wild card. I agree, but what would we have to do to get to 5-5? Probably have to beat the Packers, maybe beat the Colts, and then beat the Vikings. We'll probably have to if we want to go 5-5 in these like if we want to be 5-5 after these next 4 games, then we're gonna probably have to win 3 in a row. Because I don't think we're beating the Eagles. We'll see though. Chris says which is definitely possible. Yeah. Here's Cooper Rush. He's rolling out right. He's gonna make a big throw downfield that's out of bounds. It's definitely possible. I agree. But I'm hoping Heineke doesn't have to play for too long. Chris says we have to beat the Packers, Colts, and I don't know if we have to win the next 3. We might have to though, because if you don't win the next 3, then what are you gonna be like 4-5? Then you got the Eagles on Monday night, yeah. And so, in my opinion, to at least have a chance, you got to go 2-2 because I don't think we beat the Eagles. No, we're not beating the Eagles. To be 5-5, we got to win the next 3 games. But to just have a chance, we got to at least go 2-2. Here's Cooper Rush though at the 35. Getting pressure. That's a nice throw. Oh, CD. He's got tons of room. He goes down at the 41. Cowboys got to hurry up. You got to save as much time as you can here. Why not spike it here? I feel like that would be a good idea. I feel like that's a good idea. So, all right, here's Cooper Rush. Takes a snap, throws off his. What? Oh, that almost got picked. If we don't get to 7-5, I don't think we will make the wild card. 7. But Chris, I don't think we can 7-5. We're gonna have to go 5-1 the next 6 games, man. Well, didn't you say if we can get to 5-5? Uh oh, so you're saying yeah, after the Eagles game, if we're 5-5, we get the Texans and the Falcons. I don't think we can go 5-1. All right, 2nd and 10. Cooper Rush at the Eagles 41. Here's a minute and 32 left. Rush takes the snap, drops back, getting pressure. That's a nice great play by Darius Slay. There's only 1:17 left. I don't know. If you get in field goal range, you might need to just kick the field goal. But I think they're going to have the onside kick anyways. I don't think there's really, yeah. That's a great play by Darius Slay, though. Brandon Graham looked like racing, almost getting that pick. Ross drops back. He's getting pressured again. Oh, my God. Chris says we can, but we need Wentz back for the Vikings game. Yeah, I think Wentz can come back in 3 weeks. We can't have Heineke in for 6 weeks, bro. He's gonna show. Heineke can win you like 4 games in a row, but he's gonna show why he's a backup eventually. I think that's rough in the passer. Wait, but there's a flag on a play. What was the flag about? All right, there's 1:13 left. There's a long ass field goal. How long is this? It's like a 58-yarder. Missed. That's game. And that's going to do it. The Eagles are going to hold on here and get to 6-0 as Maher. That was the Cowboys' last chance to try to stay in this game. If they made that, they would still have at least a chance. But this game is now officially over as Maher misses the 59-yard field goal. I don't know why the Cowboys even kicked that. They should have gone for it there. But I don't know. I knew my heart was gonna miss that. That was just a tough kick. Chris says, "Okay, I'm gonna go bye." All right, man. Hey, Chris, man, appreciate you for being on here for like 3 hours, man. I appreciate you, man. I will see you in the next stream. If y'all want to get up out of here, y'all can, do that. I'm just gonna call the rest of this. All right, Chase said he's gonna get out of here too. All right, I'll see y'all. I'm gonna call the last minute of this game. I don't know why. I just want to finish this game. Even though it's over, I should probably get out of here. I gotta go to bed. Um, but I'm gonna stay on here for the next few minutes. We've been on here for 3 hours and 5 minutes, man. It's crazy. Yeah, we're getting mainly everyone out of here. All right. Minute 4 left, 2nd and 8. Looks like Boston Scott in the backfield. Handoff, flag on the play. Sanders gets the handoff, gets about 2. Let's see the penalty. Offsides on the Cowboys. All right, well, the Cowboys have any timeouts? Can the Eagles just go ahead and kneel this thing, man, so I can go to bed? 'Cause I'm trying to get up out of here. This has been a great stream, though, man. Tons of chats. Chat's been booming tonight. I mean, it's a crazy difference because, like, dude, my last 2 streams, we had like 5 chats the whole time. I mean, not everyone was available, and this was like a really good stream. I knew this was gonna blow up, so that's why I did it. But yeah. All right, here's Hurts. Takes snap, runs it. Gonna get about 2. Bro, the Cowboys still damn calling timeouts, bro. Oh, there's a fight. Oh, they're throwing hands, and there's bro. Now they threw another flag. Like, bro, just end the game. Bro, there's 54 seconds left. Can y'all just end the game, bro? Cowboys out here calling timeouts still. BS, bro. That Eagles fans fired up. Damn. Personal foul on the Cowboys. But if I'm the Eagles, bro, I'm getting disrespectful on the Cowboys, and I'm running this score up, bro. I don't think they'll do that, though. They'll probably just run it. All right. Bro, end the game. Just kneel the ball and end this game, bro. Please. Oh, my God. This thing's taking forever, bro. But I don't want to go out here. I want to finish the game. But, hold up. 54 seconds left. All right, run the ball, bro. Sirianni is furious. Furious. It's 11:23, bro. It is past my bedtime. I gotta get up off here soon, man. All right, Eagles are finally kneeling it. Take the knee. Okay, the Cowboys are not calling any timeouts. The Cowboys' upcoming schedule is kind of hard, actually. Lions and Bears, yeah, they'll probably win those games. But then they got the Packers and they got the Vikings. We'll have to see. Okay. 2nd and 11. And that is going to do it. Thank you guys so much for coming on the stream, man. We've been live for now at 3 hours and 9 minutes. I thought it was a good idea to come on here and do this live stream. Your boy's first time stepping up in the booth. Thank you guys. This stream really blew up. But thank y'all so much for watching. And I'm out. Peace.